impressive.
So, who would like to tell me what happened last time in Darkson? Tales from Athos.
Well, we, a pair of brothers walked into a town
Right.
that had very strict rules of conduct.
They really didn't.
Yeah, you weren't allowed to steal, kill people, and that might have been it, actually.
Were those the lofty goals you weren't expecting to run into in Civilization?
Whoa, God, who can keep track?
They walked into a bar and met a very nice mole that wanted to hang out with them a little bit, and met a really cocky piece of shit human that just sort of wanted to be with us for some reason.
So you met Milo and Faldir, is what you're telling me.
I mean, those might be things. And there was a caravan that the mole was working for that was ambushed, and everybody died but the amazing mole. I don't remember its name. And there was a search party that wanted to go out to recover them, and being the nice people we were, we decided to try and race them there and get the stuff before them and sell it back to them. And along the way, we were attacked by a giant bird that murdered me. And then we moved along, snuck up on a hill of the and looked down on the wreckage of the wagon and all these nice monsters and wolves or whatever, and decided, you know what we should do? We should go fuck with that. And we went down there, and my brother was also murdered. We all got knocked the fuck out, and then we woke up just in the desert, and everything was gone.
Darkson.
Nailed it.
We.
Yeah.
It was
Rennie's
the mole in the
character died
human.
twice.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't die the second time. I survived, but Dennis took my character anyways, because I died earlier.
Because you had been beheaded before.
Yeah, you were beheaded by a bird.
Oh, that's right. So Justin's character.
I didn't just get knocked out and then die. I was just insta-killed.
Yeah.
I was hit for double my life.
One shot. Yeah, he was one shot.
Really? I thought you'd taken damage before.
I mean, he might have, but like...
I might have,
It
but
didn't matter.
It did double his max.
I could have been 100%, and it's just...
Yeah, it did double his max HP.
Well, y'all shouldn't throw rocks at that thing. Or play
It was a
rogues.
big... Yeah. At the beginning, I was very encumbered because I was carrying 300 pounds of rocks, and I didn't realize.
That's very true.
That's not true. You were carrying 300 pounds of rations.
Oh, yeah.
You only had like 30 pounds of rocks.
Yeah, that was more me being an idiot than anything else. But yeah.
Well...
Would anybody like to add some important details, like names or anything?
Well, first of all, I will say congratulations, Justin.
Oh my god, the first time.
You're the best around, buddy. So, go ahead and give yourself a point of inspiration.
Awesome.
See, I can see that Erin is smiling. I feel like she's come back to the fold. She's like, oh, I remember this. These are the good times before the game starts, and everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
So, would anybody like to add anything that our dear friend and companion Justin summarized?
I think everything was pretty accurate.
Yeah. Did you mention they were gnolls?
Oh yeah, there was gnolls. Yeah.
I missed
there
that.
was gnolls
Yeah.
that were there, but like then, yeah. And we did also say what's up to a few some cool cultists. Said some cool
that's
things.
fun.
They said some cool things like, you know, for Slither and stuff like that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I like it.
that was cool.
That's right. And so two things. First of all, that was the same kind of bird monster that you guys almost died to on y'all's first mission out in the first campaign.
Nice.
But if you remember, Scions are mad OP in that during that time frame, and like blinded it and stuff, and so y'all got away.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be fun.
That would have been nice to have.
Yeah, well, you didn't have Quixote.
And it's a good thing.
I'm gonna write a song on my tar.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Yeah, I heal myself. He's a cool guy.
I'm all set, basically. I'm good.
Good job. You only had 2 weeks. So I understand why it was such a crunch.
I just need to know how much damage a wrist razor does and a widow's knife does.
If only there was a Excel sheet that
I
expressly
can't-
told you.
I don't have Excel installed right now on this computer.
That sounds like a you
Uploaded-
problem.
Uploaded the G-Doc, son. Convert that shit to a sheet.
Facts. Now, and a second thing to note that I believe was a mistake that was made was you guys were not going to get to the abandoned caravan before the same trade house was. It was a different trade house that was going to loot it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys don't have to take notes or anything on that, though. That's never gonna come up ever again.
Well, I didn't want to correct that. Yeah, it was Mkie. It was Mkie coming from Rom, and then it was
That's right.
what was it? It was Still from Uruk who got fucked up. That was their shit we were trying to jack.
Interesting fact. Faldir was with that caravan of Unki, but y'all didn't really hang out with them, so y'all didn't meet his funness.
Ah, darn. We didn't get to enjoy Faldir, the young Faldir.
Young
Young Faldir is best Faldir.
Two
The
hands.
whole-
Is he?
when he was old
He was-
and sane.
he was whole and not driven mad and was in possession of his own soul.
Yeah.
I mean, details.
But yeah, because that was in his backstory that he originally got to the starting locale. In
I
that
just noticed Dennis's shirt, and I appreciate it.
I can't see it.
Then you never will.
It's a
Oh, there we
D&D
go.
shirt. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
It's a D&D shirt.
I just
I like how it flatlines right underneath the roll 20 or
Yeah.
the D20.
That's important. Not that that's prophetic or anything. You guys will be fine.
Can I use a whip, dude?
Yes.
Awesome.
The world is your oyster, buddy.
A rogue with a whip.
I love it.
Well,
I've played
I was rogue with a whip in the last campaign. Who
I've-
you judge it?
I've played a paladin with a whip.
Sir OP.
Anywho. So, being that you did add the cultists, Dan, go ahead and give yourself a point of inspiration as well.
That you'll use after someone dies.
Maybe.
Premium. That's the best way. No, he'll be fine. Let him roll. That'll be fine.
Yeah, you got it. What are the odds?
What are the odds?
What are the odds you roll a 1?
It turns out not 0. It turns out
Turns
they're
out like about 5% or so.
yeah, they're marginally higher than 0. All right, good. So, on that note, so we'll go ahead and we'll part the veil of reality to delve once more. Let's see here. What are we gonna do first? No, that would be mean. So, the camera sort of sweeps over the great alluvian sand wastes, past a pack of gnolls carrying equipment scavenged from a caravan. We see wasteland creatures moving about to consume the corpses of the fallen. The camera begins to move west towards the sun as it's a little past noon now. Over a small city nestled amongst the mountains. Maybe not quite a city, but a settlement of sorts.
Oh.
We see the high walls. Yeah. Remember this, guys? You see
It's home.
the high walls. The high walls of Alteruk. Trade is bustling to and fro as a caravan from Unki has arrived. People are trading around throughout the various areas. Someone is soiled already.
So,
Yeah, not forever. And you guys, you can see that there are people coming through, and at this point, you notice the camera focus in on a human, clad in simple attire, as he makes his way through the gates of Traxodos. Dan, why don't you go ahead and describe your character for us?
yeah. So, he's a human, as mentioned. Got dark hair, got a beard, and he's he's beaten from the sun, heavily tan. Looks like he works outdoors, and looks like he works with his hands. Very very calloused, but he's wearing kind of just peasant's garb. He's walking with a staff that looks like it was maybe a tool that like the top part broke off of because it's kind of jagged there, and yeah, doesn't really have much to him, and is kind of entering the city looking a little wide-eyed and unsure.
Okay, sure. Yeah, and as you enter, you can see that there's various places around you. You can see that there are a couple of taverns not far from where you are, such as the Roamer's Rest. You can see that there's a kind of stables area to your right. To your left, you can see there's a sort of warehouse, and you can see the sigil of House Wavir adorning it. But that's the only thing of House Wavir that you do readily see as you kind of look your eyes around. Is mostly the stockyards and the warehouse. As you kind of continue to walk around, you can see that there are various shops that of which are set up. And this seems to be a sort of buzzing place of trade, free, at least from what you can tell, of any defiler influence.
All right. Well, I'll kind of. Are there any like guards or anything like that posted around?
Yeah, there were some at the gates, and you can see that the guards that you do see, the ones that at least seem to be officers or something, they tend to be wearing either green turbans, and they tend to have they'll have like a cape that'll have a that is green, and it has a black wheel on top of like a sort of radiant star or something along those lines.
Okay. I'm gonna try approaching one of them and just say, "Hello there. I was wondering, where might a man find some work?"
He looks at you and says, "I guess it depends. What sort of work do you do?"
Well, I used to be a farmer, but got a little bit of a gift, if you know what I mean. I don't know if maybe there's something needs doing. I can find a way to do it. Odd jobs around the city, beyond the walls, whatever it takes.
Says, well, you might want to check with a couple of the different trade houses. They might have something available to you. Different merchant halls could have something to those effects. I think the caravan from Unki's passing through. Someone from Gull came through. House Anika, I imagine. They seem to be having a lot of stuff. Maybe you're looking for a job as a caravan guard. Fordon's always looking for waste walkers and such. Same with Wavir.
All right. Thank you very much. Suppose I'll go see after that caravan, maybe. See if they've any need of me.
Gives a nod. And kind of walks on. As you do so, the camera sort of pans around, and we can see someone kind of standing looking at the stables, where you can see various creatures, particularly Erdlu and Inix, are being kept. Along with a large mechalot there. We can see a figure standing, kind of looking at this before perhaps continuing to pass by or perhaps inquiring further. Rebecca, why don't you go ahead and describe your character for us?
There is a kind of haggard-looking Aarakocra, coloring of a vulture, so like black wings and white underneath, but her face is like a rusty, reddish, bloody colored feathers. And she's pretty much unarmored except for some cloth like around her body that's kind of holding her weapons in place and her backpack. And then her left wing her arm is bandaged up. There's almost no feathers left. The arm still looks functional, but there's no feathers left on the left wing. Yeah.
Okay. And what would you like to do?
I think I would like to kind of walk around, almost aimlessly, trying not to meet people in the eye, for a little bit, and just kind of scoping out the city, looking for somebody who might be calling for work or for help, seeing if there's like a crier any place, anything like that.
Yeah, sure. You don't see anyone in particular looking for help. You can see that there are still sort of shifting in behind you these large carts that are all covered, carrying something or another, being pulled by various pack animals, and they seem to be associated with House Anika. Furthermore, now House Anika, their sigil is it's sort of a grayish background with a yellow orb in the center. You can roll me a history check.
History.
Yeah, and your understanding is that they're associated primarily with a city to the east of here named Gulg. Most major trade houses kind of tend to have a monopoly or a strong presence in one city in particular, a sort of home base. And Gulg seems to be where House Anika is from, and quite possibly where the caravan has come from.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see anybody calling for work. You can see that they're up ahead of you. There is a sort of open air kind of tavern that are sitting about where people are kind of gambling and that sort of thing. You can kind of hear the clattering of ceramics and stuff as people are betting and drinking and that sort of thing. You can see sort of caravan guards mixed in with kind of local riffraff and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll walk up towards the tavern and the caravan guards, and kind of walk up sideways, like looking towards the ground, and kind of wait until they acknowledge me.
Okay.
Just to kind of stand there awkwardly.
Okay, sure. Pretty soon, a man behind the tavern approaches you. He's wearing a very simple tunic, along with a turban around his head. He has a scar along his face and a sort of polished, smooth stone in one of the sockets of his eyes. He's got a heavy brown mustache that covers his mouth, and just moves a little bit whenever he speaks. He says, "Good evening, stranger." He says, "Welcome to the Wary Crodlu. How can I help you?"
I am Kayet. I am looking for work.
He says, "I ain't much knowledgeable about the work I assume you're looking for. Waste Walker, I take it, huh?"
Any kind of work will do.
He says, "Well, maybe your kind might find something better at the Porter's Reason. It's a ways back. You can tell it's pretty ramshackled. You can find Cress. He's a barman there. Your breed. Maybe he'll know something better than me.
He is like me then. A bird. A cobra.
Yeah, that's him.
Is there no work for my kind in the city?
He says, I'm sure there's plenty of work. You interested in staying here long, or are you traveling folk?
It does not matter to me. Whatever I can do to survive.
He says, well, we're probably going to be a little short-staffed tonight. If you're available to do just getting folks drinks and stuff, I'm sure I could find a job for you.
Okay, I will go talk to this Cress, and then I will come back if there's nothing else to do.
He gives a nod. And he kind of waves his hand, and you can see that he's got a long scar along the center of his palm. He says, all right, you have a good one now. Gives kind of a smile that his mustache curves into.
Uh-huh. Does he look like he doesn't want me to come back? Can I?
You can roll an insight check.
Okay.
Humans are weird. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
They have these faces, and they
Yeah.
express and
Yeah,
stuff.
their faces move. Really
It's
funny.
Very weird.
Okay. I guess I'll make my way over to Cress.
Sure. And upon making your way into the Porter's Reason, you can see that this place is not nearly as nice as the place you just were. You can see it's pretty torn up and battered looking. There are several tables that are almost like heavy weighed down as though to stop someone from stealing them. Upon inspection, you can see that most of them are covered in like etchings and graffiti, generally penises. That's right.
Okay. I don't know if I even know what that is, but sure.
Yeah, it's like a cloaca. It's complicated. Humans are weird again.
Okay.
And so you can see that the people there are pretty rough and tumble. They don't look like particularly friendly folks. You can see that off in the corner there's a man who is trying, a bard of some fashion, trying to tell a story that there's no one that seems to be interested or listening other than one mull who seems enraptured by it. One thing you do notice is the camera, but as you can walk by all this, the camera pans over to someone who's sitting at one of these dilapidated tables. In front of him, this large almost like vase that is full of some sort of thick fluid. And we're gonna cut on over to Justin. Why don't you go ahead and describe your character for us?
All right. I am a large mole, about very heavily muscled, like 250 pounds, like a large man. Looks like he's been doing a lot of physical labor and heavily scarred up from some sort of fighting or something. Some wounds not really healed all the way, and wearing like kind of armor that's clearly too nice for this person. And yeah, got a shield hanging off of him.
Okay. Yeah, and so in front of you, you've purchased this drink that you've been told is called a reason. It's almost like a pitcher of some what sip you've taken of significantly strong alcohol. Imagine almost like a sweetened like tequila of sorts.
Nice.
So that's what's
So
going on
good.
with you.
So I'm just sitting at the bar with my sweet tequila.
Yeah,
Was I the one that was listening to this story?
that was a different guy.
Oh, okay.
A dumber guy. A guy with
Yeah,
lower int.
Yep.
Excellent.
And much smaller.
And smaller, yes.
I mean, I don't really know what I'd be doing. I guess just
staring at your drink. Just there it is.
yeah. It's all very new to me here, so
I gotcha.
I'm not experienced with a lot of people, so I'd be probably people watching and eavesdropping and not very subtly just trying to listen to people's conversations.
Yeah, you can see that off to a corner. There's a group of people who are talking about some sort of that are talking about the journey that they made in the caravan, making it from Silver Spring to here. You can see that there's what appears to be a cleric of some fashion. Talking a cleric and interestingly enough a Thrygreen that seemed to be talking to some man with green eyes and sort of dark skin. They seem to all be good buddies. You can see, like I said, the bard telling this very dull story, which he's telling you is about a dwarf named Jim the Bricklayer. It's not particularly fascinating. They're usually stories that involve like a great and important event where Jim just happens to be there building a wall or a house or something of that sort. And you see and Aarakocra enter the tavern as well. She appears to have one of her wings heavily damaged in some capacity, though the wound seems to have healed, but is still significantly scarred to the point where new plumage is not grown as she approaches the bar. And as you're sort of waiting to see how that interaction happens, another person enters into the actual tavern itself. Aaron, why don't you go ahead and describe to everybody your character?
Hello. So I am a copper dray person who is kind of like that greenish turquoisey color copper turns around all of her spiky bits. And she's wearing just kind of a plain dress. She's obviously slender since she's a lizard type person. And she looks, pleasant enough, honestly. As far as Dragonborns go.
Okay. And what would you like to do?
It's
Dre, by the way.
I know. I would like to wander over to the bar and order a reason.
Okay. That'll be one.
Yeah, I'd give her like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah. All right. She's above average. She hadn't put on her makeup yet. There's this surly-looking Aarakocra who approaches you. Be one piece.
I give him one.
He takes it, and then he pours you a reason. Plants this heavy ceramic pot in front of you. He turns over towards another Aarakocra that's approached. What do you want? And this is your character, Rebecca.
Mm-hmm. I am looking for work.
I don't sell work.
Someone told me to come talk to you.
His eyes narrow. Who?
I don't know his name. Is that a problem?
Who?
Some guy over by the caravan. I walked from that way and I point from where I came.
You want a drink?
Okay.
Anything in particular?
Water?
3 bits.
I don't have any bits.
Get out.
I love
kind of
that.
I kind of look at him sideways again with my sideways eye, and I blink at him. And I just kind of turn to walk, but I don't leave. I just kind of walk over to the corner of the building, and I'm kind of surveying people. I want to see if anybody starts a conversation about hiring people or looking for work.
And as you sort of turn, you can see on his outstretched wing, up at sort of his shoulder area, you can see that there's actually a spot that's also missing plumage. However, the skin itself appears to be tattooed with what appears to be a black helmet of some fashion.
Okay.
And as you kind of go over to the corner to kind of survey the area, we have enter in Dan, your character, as you were told this is the cheapest place around.
Very good.
And it looks like the Porter's Reason. You are familiar.
Cool.
I don't know if your character is, but Dan is.
I'll sit down at one of the non-boothy tables.
There are no booths.
And
I appreciate that joke, Dan.
I'll say, hello. What do you have that's any good here?
Alcohol.
I'll take it.
Be one piece.
All right. I'll slide over a piece.
He takes the piece and slams it. This Porter's Reason, as the name comes from. He puts this reason in front of you, and the thick smell of alcohol rolls between your nostrils. You kind of blink for a moment. And you can see that Crest looks up, and again, Aarakocra are not particularly expressive, but their eyes do narrow in displeasure from time to time as another Aarakocra enters the bar. Rennie, why don't you go ahead and describe your character?
It's just a fucking chicken coop here.
Did you ever watch Chappelle Show where he's like, Bird Gang, You never saw that bit with like, you never saw that? Oh man, I'm gonna have to look it. It was Mos Def who was playing a really lame gang character. So my bird dude he's a bird, and he's got wings for arms.
Perfect. All right, we know your character now.
But he's got
a beak.
he comes in. And
Let's see what else.
He's got very simple clothes, kind of not exactly new, but you can tell they're pretty clearly worn. He's got sand and stuff all up in his feathers. Just kind of rough-looking dude that looks like he's been on the trail.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
Okay. Do you have any money?
Yeah,
Okay. What do you want?
What do you have to drink?
Alcohol.
What kind of alcohol?
He says, we have an ale, grain-based. We're known.
I'll take the grain-based ale.
Okay. He says, 5 bits.
I pay him 5 bits.
He gives you he takes this mug and the dust kind of flies out of it, and he pours you a drink of this ale. It's kind of dark, and hands it to you.
What's your name, friend?
Cress, not friend.
Cress? Hi, I'm Miyago.
Hello.
It's good to meet you. Hey, listen, Cress, I've been looking for work around here. Do you know if there's anyone I should talk to?
And he says, talk to her. And he points towards Rebecca's character. You see this
And
kind of.
I'm gonna
this-
look at her.
Another and like does the Titanic theme play? Like,
I'm gonna look at her, and I'm gonna come back to her and be like, what's up with her arm?
didn't happen here.
Oh, okay. She's got work.
No.
So why are you sending me over there, Cress?
She also wants work.
Okay, well that means that I'm gonna have to compete with her. I don't want to go talk to her.
Then kill her.
Is that okay with you?
Do it outside.
Okay, not that kind of establishment.
And you look around, and it probably is, but he would still prefer.
Is kind of establishment.
Yeah, there's like a big, like, brownish stain
Yeah.
across the wall.
It is most definitely that kind of establishment.
And I'm gonna look around. And
You see
kinda
that there's like a
gaze.
tooth like on the bar, and like Crest kind of
Well,
brushes it off.
I scan the bar. How many Aarakocras do I see?
It's like all Aarakocra.
It's all. It's 100%. Everyone's a bird. No, there's just Crest and Rebecca's character.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm saying, well, thank you, Cress. I'll come by and call on you later if I find anything. Maybe you can let the folks who've been coming in and ask know what's out there.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna say, all right. I'm gonna walk away towards Rebecca's character.
I also want to walk towards the bird people.
So you see some bird
Alright.
people.
Yeah, I
They're
would've-
hanging out.
I think once Crest said that like, oh, that bird's got work, I would have probably like, wiped the tears from my eyes, shit, and then tried to go over there.
Yeah.
Introduce myself.
Yeah, you get the feeling. I won't say since we didn't say your name, but Dan's character that a reason is supposed to be drank by like a table of people. Like,
So, what does it look like to Rebecca's character now that there are three strangers walking
Yeah, I
towards
was
her
just
at the
about
same
to- I
time?
was-
all you know is you saw Crest point to you, and now these
Now-
surly looking motherfuckers
Oh, yeah.
are just coming, and you
Yeah,
assume the
so-
bouncers are coming.
I'm like in the corner, right? And I just kind of been like casually surveying people. I start to like my head starts to twitch around. I'm doing that bird thing where I'm just like looking around, and I start to get into like this fighting stance, like really defensively, as you
I'm
all
gonna
are.
as I'm walking up and I see her kind of get on the defensive, I'm gonna kind of put my hands out like this and be, whoa, easy. What's going on?
I don't
What do
take
you
the subtle
want?
hint. I roll up.
She murders you.
She attacks.
She crits.
Roll
Double
initiative.
damage. You're dead. New character.
Rennie just starts. We start the campaign. Rennie has no characters. It's just he's out.
I'm gonna put my feather hand on my chest and say, I'm Miyago. I'm just coming over to talk to you because Crest said you knew something about work.
He lied.
Okay, he lied?
He lied.
I want work. I don't know anything about work. Why do you not? Why are you here? You are whole. I'm pointing at Miyago.
What do you mean? I'm just looking for something to do.
Why don't you have a tribe?
It's a long story.
I don't know it.
I haven't come up with it yet.
Shut up, Rebecca. Stop pushing for backstory.
I look at the human. You want work too?
Aye.
You like Aarakocra?
Got no quarrel with you.
I look at the mall. What do you want?
Hey, what are you?
I am
I also
Aarakocra.
look at the mole
So
now.
can I just ask a question? Are these four people just like powwowing in the corner?
I'm
Yeah.
in the corner.
Yeah.
They're surrounding me.
Yeah, they've
Get
cornered
the
this
fuck out.
one wounded,
What?
defenseless looking
Well, I'm gonna
bird.
casually like scoop up my giant reason and just like attempt to casually saunter over there, but it doesn't so much work when my drink's this big. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
I got mine like under my arm. Like,
yeah. But I'm just gonna like casually.
You drew a face
roll
on
up.
it. It's your new friend.
I have
Yeah.
never seen one of these bird people before. I lived in a mine, so I'm just curious. What are you? Not seen you.
I am Aarakocra.
And that is bird.
Kind of.
I kind of
Oh.
look this mole up and down.
I'm just like.
I like the cut of his jib.
flabbergasted.
He looks disposable.
I look over at the dragonborn or the Dre who's approaching with the sloshing drink. And I want to try and like quickly step away from the corner and around the other side of the group so that I'm next to the dragonborn.
Do the
and
girl
then-
squad thing.
Yeah, and so that then the three guys are closer to the corner.
Living in like a mine, would I have seen a dragonborn?
Roll me a history check. Yeah, you've seen one or two of them. Not very common though.
Oh, babe, we got people here.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Okay, so at least I would understand what that is. Okay.
Yeah, you've seen them. They're weird lizardy people. They're Dre.
Hi, Rebecca.
Yes.
How are you tonight?
Good, thanks.
Hi.
Probably could have muted.
Sorry?
I said thank you so much for choosing me.
No.
Oh, thanks.
And you are
Can't
Miss
hear
Rebecca.
anything.
Yes.
So if I can just get your signature really quick.
Okay.
Would you like to leave an additional tip on the card?
Sure, 10%'s good.
The absolute fucking worst. Like,
I wish he didn't tip. I wish he didn't tip, and I would paste it on.
Just, you know the bread I just
on
handed
the
you, the
interwebs.
is just not toasted, so I would stick it in the oven for
Okay.
just a second just to crisp it up.
That's right.
Okay.
And be careful here, this is a little hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did not put the, be careful there, we did have a little spillage.
Okay.
They didn't put the top on there very well.
No problem.
So don't sue
Alright,
us.
guys.
Thank you so
Enjoy and
much.
have a great weekend.
Well,
You too.
Now the 10% is justified, I guess.
No, it's fair now.
I was thinking, man,
That's brutal.
that's
I've never heard someone talk to a delivery driver that much.
I've never
Yeah,
talked
no
to a
kidding.
delivery
Oh,
I've
I'm
never
person.
heard
so sorry. I thought I muted.
You did not
No.
I am
succeed.
so sorry.
for sure didn't.
You
That was
did.
like-
You turned off your
that was
camera.
We were
That
talking
was
the whole
the
time.
best case scenario for how a delivery conversation goes. My delivery drivers just throw the food at me.
Yeah.
Ask for money.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
This
That's exactly right.
this guy was really young and smelled like really bad BO.
Nice.
Is that why he only got
So-
10%? Is that?
Well, no, because I didn't want to give them any percent, but
So
I
yes.
mean, that was,
so,
that was like
so stone cold yes.
wow.
they already charged us $10 for delivery.
Yeah, but he didn't get that.
He doesn't get any of that. He's just a
but
sad
okay.
boy working for
Not
$3
seeing where
an
this is my
hour.
problem. Choose a different career path, my friend.
Hey, if they don't want you to be able to leave 10%, they shouldn't have even had it as an
I mean,
option.
if you need to live off of other people's hospitality, you're in the wrong country.
I've slung dough before. I respect it.
You're
It's
learning.
happened.
Also, yeah, but our bill was actually pretty expensive. So 10% was like,
Oh, okay. I got.
I don't even know, like $7, $8.
Okay, I gotcha.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's
Sorry,
fine.
I'll mute now.
All right. So lunch break, everybody. Everybody wants to.
No, I will unmute when I have to talk. I'm just gonna make our plates real quick.
Okay. So anyway, so you guys are hanging out at the tavern. Things are going great.
So I'm gonna make a suggestion to the group. Say, why don't we grab a table and sit down?
Okay.
Oh. We could do that like this.
Well, my name's Rud. I put my hand out. Just generally.
And I kind of just grab it like this over the top and like shake it up and down.
All right then.
I also grab his hand, probably too roughly. Shake it.
Oh.
Just imitating what I saw.
Like
And I'm
this.
gonna say,
Ah! Do you do this too? Like. So just like.
I'll say, well, Rud, it's good to meet you. I'm Miago. My mole friend, what's your name?
They call me Gritton.
Did you say cretin?
Yes.
Who named you that?
They are.
Right to the point.
The
Wow.
people that owned me.
Oh, I see. Well, it's an unfortunate name, Cretin. It's nice to meet you.
What is unfortunate?
Exactly. And what's your name? And I look at the lizard right and like see, like right at her and bluntly ask,
Kapora.
Kapora? It's nice to meet you. I'm Miyago.
A pleasure.
All right, well let's go grab a seat and let's find out what our new friend here has for us in work.
Are you talking about me?
Of course.
I
Who?
think I know why you don't have a tribe. I don't have work, as I said. I am looking for work.
Okay. Well, let's come up with a plan. Maybe we can do this together and see if they'll hire the whole group.
Who's they?
Whoever's gonna hire us.
I've never had a job before.
You know,
Oh, what? Oh, roll perception. Did you want me to roll perception?
Anybody. I wanted to see who was perceptive enough. Everyone failed.
I rolled poorly.
I kind of thought that was like meant to. Oh shit!
Yeah, I
Alright.
was just on Skype, so I didn't even see it.
So, Copra and Rudd, you guys see Cress move from behind the bar. He walks over to a surly-looking man. He whispers something into his ear and puts a dagger on the table before he heads outside.
Okay.
He whispered something to a man, put a dagger on the table, and then he left.
He threatened him.
Yeah, kill Cress.
Ah, you ever threaten that guy? I'll kill you, Crest, you motherfucker. Okay. And what's this man doing now?
He not much. He's just sort of looking around. He's at a table with a couple other guys. They're sort of talking, but the guy now who was given the dagger now sort of took it and clutches it and kind of has it in his lap and is just sort of looking around.
Which one of us actually saw him? Is a 13 enough to have seen it?
No,
Okay.
you were distracted.
I'm just like really checking out these birds.
Yeah, these birds are super weird, bro.
you know, I did talk to somebody who said he might have work for us. It did not sound good, though.
Really interesting. I talked to him, and he said that you had work for us.
There was a caravan in, one of the guards said. And, some trade Did you see that other, the barkeep? He gave that man a knife and left. Why
Nope.
would he do that?
Maybe it was his knife.
The barkeep gave the man a knife.
Aye? You didn't see it?
No.
Maybe that man has work.
Go talk
the
to
knife.
him.
Okay. I get up and I go over to the man.
Kind of leans back, eyeing you up and down. What do you want?
Pardon me. My name's Rod. I'm new to these parts. I'm wondering if you know of any work there might be to do. I saw the barkeep speaking with you. Thought maybe you might know a thing or two.
He shook his head. Said, you might want to latch onto one of the caravans, friend, if you think you can handle yourself. Otherwise, I'm sure somebody could use a do-boy of some fashion around here.
Duboy, is it? Yes. All right. Thank you anyway. Enjoy your drink.
He
I'll
nods.
go back to our table and shake my head. No.
And as this happens, you see your best friend Cress enter the bar, flanked by a pair of caravan guards. You can see that they have bandanas wrapped around their arms that are the House Anika colors. And he points at the group of you.
Do
I
we
kinda
see him
shift
come
my-
in and point at us?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stand up and start to walk over to him.
Okay.
I shift my chair and just kind of get in a defensive posture at the table still.
Just chill.
The guards approach and say, "Hey, I understand you lot are some waste walkers looking for work."
That's right, sir. What kind of work have you?
He says, "The lady is always in need of those who are willing to brave the waste. I'm sure she could find some work for you. Follow us."
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
Do these guys seem genuine? Like, do they seem like they're gonna actually take us to some place for work, or do they look menacing?
Roll me an insight check.
Okay, one sec.
She puts down her bacon and cheeseburger.
Nailed it.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Ooh.
They seem sad, like fulfilled.
Thank you.
Steak and Shake is so good, bro.
And as you guys, the guards kind of turn and leave, and kind of walk you guys out. You see the guard who spoke to you. You see Cress hold out his hand, and he passes them a couple of ceramic pieces. As you guys are led out of the tavern.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You guys begin to follow this group that are walking along the streets of Alteruk, which, like I said, are fairly busy as two caravans have come in. Trade is running pretty rampant. There's a lot of people about. It's beginning to cool off a little bit as we're starting to get into the sort of past 4 o'clock or so. Before finally you come to this area that's sort of in the inner city that's covered with significant let me see here, with significant banners and such, that of which are indeed of House Anika, which again, as I mentioned before, I'll show you. Hold on one second. They look. If I can find it. Here we go. Bless me. I needed that. Thank you. So, looks like that.
See nothing.
Well, it's there.
Oh.
So, should be in your journal.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Journal. Yeah.
Right.
Now I see it.
Right. And you guys enter into this large, largely like adobe building, and you guys are brushed through this sort of corridor that has the sort of a doorway that's covered by like the hanging beads kind of deal. And you see sitting behind this large wooden desk with her feet up is a woman wearing leathers. She has black hair that's shaved on the sides and tied back. You can see that she has various sort of crude-looking tattoos along her shoulders and neck. And she looks you up and down. So you're waste walkers, huh?
I'm gonna like whip the shamag that's around my neck, like over my shoulder, say, "That's right, ma'am."
I kind of like tip my head to Miyago. I look a little confused.
I kind of swallow nervously.
I'm just looking around the room in awe at all the things.
Yeah, and you can see that there's a significant amount of wealth in here. The woman takes her boots off of the table and then leans forward, her arms resting onto the table. And she says, "And you're looking for work?"
Aye, our band of travelers here, we're looking for work.
Are you afraid of a little danger? Maybe a scrap or two?
I haven't
Nope.
met the man who strikes fear into me yet.
You met me earlier.
She has...
Shush now, cretin.
I like this one. She says, "So, then I have a task for you." She says, "I need you to head east." She says, "If you're up to it, of course, and feel secure enough that you can achieve it, I need you to move along the People's Road towards Gulg. After you've made your way for several days," she kind of tilts her head and ponders for a moment. "Maybe 5 days, maybe 6, depending on your time. You'll be able to see the Crescent Forest. At that point, I want you to head south directly. You'll make your way through some marshes. There you'll find a little oasis. Something that House Anika controls and values." She says, "There is a herd of Crodlu there. The most recent caravan has informed me of it. I want them gone. Bring the eggs back to us."
A herd of what? I'm sorry.
Crodlu.
Codla, darling.
That's right.
Kroglet,
It's okay.
darling.
Yeah, it's okay. Madam, consider the task as good as done. Shall we count on you to equip us with some rations as an advance?
She says, "It'll cut into your overall pay."
That's fine. We just need the means to keep ourselves on the journey and back.
She nods. And says, "Fine." And she says, "I'll comp you a part of it." She gives you...
Much appreciated.
She gives you guys, let's see here, 30 ceramic pieces. She says, "You'll get the other 30 on your return." And she kind of gives a smile. "You best return, because if you don't die in the wastes, I'll find you."
Understood. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Go.
Bob the head and leave.
As you leave, you can see a woman sort of come around. She has very elegant features, is wearing a white sort of robe with long blonde hair. She kind of gives you all a smile. "Oh, hello. Thanks for coming by. It's a pleasure to meet you all."
Our pleasure, ma'am.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you as well. What's your name?
Her name is... I always forget it.
Soon to be.
Huh?
Her name is now.
No.
Name is-
No. She says, Shaleen Losia.
Shalene?
Shalin. I'm sorry. Shalin Losia.
I try and lean towards the male bird person and attempt to whisper, but not very good. I'm like, "Pretty girl."
And,
Yes, cretin. She is a pretty girl.
And the both of you hear in your mind, almost like a gentle caress. Thank you.
I'm just gonna like do a little like shoulder shake and be like,
I start.
"Oh,
walking
it's like
down.
that. I understand. You're a scion."
I follow the way. Get the fuck
Fascinating.
out of here! You hear from the doorway.
And that's our cue, and I'm gonna just start walking.
I start
Hot
walking
step.
really quickly.
Hot stepping out of there. Yeah, holy shit.
Let's ride. Make haste.
Already gone.
I like to imagine he stood in the hallway to sing.
Okay. So, you guys step outside.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking we need work, and we need food to do the work.
I've not walked the wastes before.
Oh, it's all right. I have. Has anyone else?
I
Only
live
to
in the
visit.
underground.
No, it'll be a good adventure though.
All right. Well, you know, pack light. Try to wear layers, and yeah. Well, the sun will get you if the creatures don't. So you've got to make sure your fleshy bits are covered. You know, fortunately for us, we come already baked with feathers, but you're gonna need something to cover your skin.
Okay.
All right then.
Before we go, just to ask around the room, does anyone actually know what a crodla is?
A Crodlu?
I'm just really good at break rock.
Of course, I know what a Krotlu is.
Okay. Okay, good.
Do you not?
So, of course I do, but please explain it to the others. They've never heard of this creature.
I'm just.
Would I
sitting
have,
there.
Dennis, would I have
God.
seen these before?
You all know what a Crodlu is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
So it's sort of a mixture between a lizard
Fuck Rennie.
and
I have no idea what it is.
it's almost like a mixture between it's think of it almost like a velociraptor but with very bird-like features. So it has a beak. It doesn't have like the sharpened like the claw kind of deal and stuff like that.
It's like a bird that's been plucked but is still running around and got scaly.
Nice.
They're usually about 7-8 feet tall, somewhere in that range.
Oh, okay.
They'll be often
Jesus Christ.
ridden like a horse or something along those lines. They're pack-
Can you tame them?
Yeah, they're sometimes pack animals, but they're often can be used as like war mounts and that sort of stuff.
How much time would you need to tame one and steal it?
Longer than a one-off.
Okay, got it.
Harsh but fair.
Miyago,
Yes, darling.
that is not my name.
I understand it's not your name. It's like saying hello, friend. It's just
Have-
something you say as a nicety.
Have
Hello,
you done
friend.
this before? Have you made plans and done jobs before?
Of course.
Do you know where we're going?
She explained it to us. We need to cross the wastes until
That way.
until we hit the point that she mentioned, which I surely will remember. And then we need to head south until we reach the oasis. Very easy trip if we move quickly.
Crest kills all of you. That's
I understand. I reach out my my arm, my unfeathered arm, and I kind of touch him on the shoulder. You are doing a good job. I appreciate your help.
We're all in it together, right? It wasn't an accident that we all ended up in the same bar looking for the same thing at the same time.
One could almost say it was controlled by a force.
That was an accident. I didn't mean for it to. I was just looking for a drink.
That's the hand of fate at work, my friend.
Oh,
Oh, I don't think so. But all right, let's. Suppose
I was
we're
just
we're
thirsty.
committed to the path now.
I don't think I introduced myself to all of you. I am Kayet. It is nice to meet you.
Hi, Kayat. Do lots of birds talk here?
Aarakocras can talk.
Do you really not know their kind?
No, they didn't. I did not see many of them underground.
Well, my friend, I can say that you are
A talking
an
person
incredible
as well.
spectacle to me, coming from the underground as I am to you. So we don't need to spend much time on it. We speak, you speak, although poorly, but we'll get where we're going and we'll get you paid.
All right, let's get gathered. It's better once a thing needs doing. It's better to do it than live with the fear of it. Let's go.
Okay.
Kapora just nods like, oh, that was a lot very quickly, but you know.
I'm gonna say, Rudd, I like your spirit. Let's make haste.
This fucking bird.
Such a
Rod,
stoked
you take
bird.
great initiative. I'm giving you a gold star.
It's got team spirit. All right. So what do you guys? You guys just leave.
Yeah, fuck it. Well,
Well, we pick up our supplies that she had laid out for us, so I guess we got like 10 more rank, right?
No, she gave us copper.
She gave us
She
copper.
was-
No.
Oh, okay.
get
Ceramic
the-
pieces. I'm sorry.
Yes, ceramic.
Yeah, ceramic pieces, right?
you got
30 of
money.
them.
We all start with some rations.
Let's go equip ourselves for the journey.
Well, for the one shot, yeah. Can we just say that we get the food we need for the
Yeah.
trip?
I mean, if you don't want to talk to Karina, that's fine.
I don't want to talk to.
I'm a little salty about it, I'm not gonna lie.
What are you salty about? Karina's fine.
I think she's salty because she wants
Yeah.
to talk. To
So are we gonna RP the equipping piece? Or are we cutting?
Does everyone have bedrolls? This is an
Skipping
important
the
question.
cutscene. I do
Yeah.
have a bedroll.
Everyone should fucking have a bedroll, Rennie.
I have a bedroll.
I assume that I do, but I did not prepare that part of my character sheet, so
It's okay. You only had 4 weeks, so it's fine.
yeah, it's
It's
fine.
yet a whole month.
It's fine.
Totally cool, Aaron.
Rudd,
Yeah.
is there much to fear on a job like this?
Oh, I would imagine so. I've heard tales of the waste. I've had to chase off my fair share of raiders, mostly the elves, but I think there's worse out there than that.
I kind of like dart back and forth again with my head. Is there no other job we could take?
Not that pays like this.
I'm afraid we've already taken the coin, so our path is set.
I would
Okay.
not lead you into peril.
She did say it was going to be perilous, though, so you have. You have.
It's only perilous once the peril emerges.
What?
You have to think positively, Rudd.
I'm positive there will be peril.
And we'll deal with the peril when and if it happens.
That is not the best way to prepare. We should know what we can expect.
Are you
That
equipped
we are.
with weapons? Do you know how to fight?
Yes. I have shield and my glove.
I've fought before.
And the ladies?
Run home and grab something, but yeah.
Do you know that she said to head east for 5 to 6 days, and then
South. To the oasis. We'll be able to tell because of the people of House Anika will have standards up. I don't know if that's true. I'm just assuming that.
We'll be able to tell because all of a sudden it'll be like, hey, this isn't shit. Hey, look, there's
It's
a
an
spot
oasis.
It's not just fucking dirt. Dirt and rocks and awful.
Dirt and rocks and awful.
Yeah.
Well, let's not waste time. let's go gather our equipment and we'll hit the wastes.
Aye. Let's be on with it.
Yeah, you guys can just buy your stuff if you want.
All right. I'm just gonna. How much does rank cost?
So if I recall correctly, rank costs one piece, and rations for a day cost 2.
All right.
Rennie, you should already start
I
with
think
10
that's
rations.
the.
Yeah, I've got 10. I'm just gonna pick up a couple more because we're gonna be out for like.
I think
2
it's only
weeks.
2. I think it's only 2 pieces, isn't it? That's the weight. The weight is 2 and 1. I thought the cost was. Anyway, maybe it's more expensive. That's fine.
I'm just gonna grab 15 rank.
That's how much it costs here, Dan. That's
Or
cool.
I mean,
That's
5
cool.
more rank than what I had.
There's another group of adventurers who came here before you guys.
And they like bought up all the supplies, so like demand is.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna. How much would it cost for like a burlap sack?
$1 million.
I mean,
Burlap is a rare commodity.
okay, a bag.
You should already have a
capable of
backpack.
carrying eggs.
You do
No, I
have
have a backpack.
Oh,
but
the
a
egg.
separate sack for the eggs.
Egg sack.
I'll say you can buy 3 for 3 bits.
Go.
3 sacks now.
Mhm.
I'm equipped.
Good job.
The whole time Miyago is getting things, I'm kind of like standing behind the group playing I have like these little bells that are all connected like to a little wooden stick, and I'm kind of like tinging, ting.
Fucking animal. Miyago.
Yes, friend.
Well, when you buy the rations, did you get some for all of us?
No, I got some for me. She gave you your money. You should go get yours as well.
Oh,
No, she did
No,
not
she
give us
gave
any
us
money.
the 30 for all of us.
Oh, that was 30 for.
was
Oh,
for the
I
group.
didn't know that. That was. So I'm gonna pick up all their stuff too.
Like,
So
yeah,
I'm gonna
this
get
was my
5
share.
rations. Okay. So I'm gonna get 5 extra rankin rations for everyone then.
I think you can get 2 extra for everyone, if I have mathed this correctly.
6 days. Like just to hit one spot, and then it's more time head south, and then we gotta come back.
Yeah, but we'll have a bunch of crotlu meat to eat on the way home, and oasis water.
Okay.
Will you have salt? Or something to burn to cook the meat?
I do have stuff to burn.
Dennis, do not try to tell us to take firewood into the desert. That is not something that we do here.
All right. So
I
I'll get everyone. So how much was the Dennis? It was 30, and then what was the end price on?
It's 3, so you can get 10 more, so 2 each.
Okay.
We spend our money.
All right, I got it. Everyone now has 2 more rank.
Or rations.
Rations.
Rank, yeah.
Rations and rank, yeah.
Yeah. Silt steak. Siltworm steak.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Let's head on out.
So you guys gonna leave in the evening or the next
Yeah.
morning?
I think we should leave in the morning.
Okay.
Gather round, party. I think we should go just outside of the camp here, set up some bedrolls, and leave in the morning. What say you, Rudd?
Well, all right then.
Then we time lapse.
Miyago,
Yes.
you are a very strange one of us.
Thank you.
How long have you lived with the people? How long have you lived on this surface?
What kind of a question is that?
It's a normal question. I do not mean anything.
You phrased it very strangely.
You do not have to answer.
Are you asking me how old I am or how long I've been amongst other people?
How long you have been on the surface?
Yes. You know, above ground.
You can't be Russian again.
I am only Russian.
Every character
Okay.
Russian.
I don't know. I honestly
has
don't know how
happened
to
by
answer
default.
this surface question, so I'm going to say I've been on the surface for a number of years. And you?
For a
I
couple of weeks.
just fell, maybe a few weeks ago, and made my way to this town.
Oh, you're going to love it. It's great.
I do not think so.
It's great. Anyway, we're leaving.
So emo.
I was born in the darkness. You merely adopted it.
I will learn from you then, Miyago.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's morning now, right? Onward. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
At some point last night, I weapons.
At some point last time, you what?
Grabbed my weapons.
Okay, sure. So, you guys head on off, going east, along the Snaking People's Road. Say goodbye, everybody. To Altaric. There it goes.
Never coming back.
Well, it's coming back. Just it's a little different.
Don't say that.
Basically, the way that it works is that it moves south a little bit through sort of a rocky, sort of canyony area before it begins to actually head south, and then it curves around to the east. So who's leading the way?
All right, Mr. Leader Man.
I have
Muted as fuck.
Muted, man.
Mad muted.
I will do it. I will lead the way if you want. If someone, I mean,
Roll me a survival check then, big dog. All right, roll me 2d6 plus 1. All right.
Nice.
You're doing a great job. The first day goes by, and as you're traveling south along this desert, sandy kind of area, you're moving along, basically the fork-tongued estuary, the northern fork, that the People's Road hugs around, and you can see that while the sand that you walk along, it's it's sturdy, it sinks a bit and gets into your sandals and alike, but the silt. You cannot walk there. To walk there, you would sink. You're frankly too dense, and you would basically just sink, and it would swallow you up. It sort of ebbs a little bit. There's almost a slight current to it to a degree, of shifting sands as the wind blows against you. And the day goes by. You all take a break after the first several hours before beginning for the second portion of your journey. Normally I'll roll twice a day during your travels, but for the one shot we're going to do once a day. Do you want to do twice a day, Dan? Are you committed? You want to ride this lightning?
I mean, come on, we got this.
Alright, fair enough. Well, Rennie,
It's Dark Sun.
roll me that survival check, big dog.
Where'd you go?
Look
Is
at
that
you. Roll 2d6 plus 1.
oh,
Perfect.
It worked out.
You're doing
Fuck
great.
yeah.
Unstoppable.
Fearless leader.
Your first day goes by without any problems. You guys are able to make a full day's travel without running into any issues or anything like that. It's a smooth journey along your traveling. The evening begins to set as the desert winds blow. Is there anything you guys would like to do this night?
I'll wait. We don't have a tent. I said I was gonna set up a tent, but we don't have a tent.
No. Tents are for rich people.
That's right.
Yeah.
We go to Karina. Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'll say. So can I roll perception to look around to see if there's any of that silt near us?
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of it.
Right. So like I'm gonna explain to Rebecca or to Kayette. So Kayette, come here.
I
wave
walk
her
over kind of sheepishly.
And I'm gonna point to the moon and to the silt, and I'm saying, do you see how the silt's moving in the moonlight?
I don't see the difference you're talking about.
If you look right below your feet where we're standing, the sand is firm. It's not swaying. There's no ebb. There's no flow to it. Now look 5 feet, and I point in a direction towards the silt.
She's like, what's a
Look
foot?
Or whatever. Look 20 paces this direction.
No, it's fine.
20 flaps.
20 flaps. Yeah, 20 talents.
Okay.
Now, if you notice, if you concentrate and look at where it's reflecting in the moonlight, you'll see that it's moving.
I am not sure that I see it, but I will watch for the movement. I will be careful.
You definitely don't want to walk there.
I don't like walking in general.
Well, that's your life now, so you're gonna have to get used to it.
Oh my god.
Those Aarakocra are known for being vicious.
Holy shit! Yeah, Cress was not the only one. Holy
yeah.
fuck!
Damn.
That's how you do
No.
I
now.
kind of look and blink away and look away, and I'll say, "You are right." And I'll kind of walk back to the group and set up my tent a little ways.
A single
And as
bird
she's
here.
walking away, I'm just gonna say kind of loudly, "You have to harden up if you're gonna make it down here."
Toughen up, Toots!
Yeah.
I kind of say, like, under my breath back to him, "I believe you are right. I will try." And then I will get out my bell chime and look at the rest of the group. Do you want some music tonight?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
I take a minute and I kind of listen to the wind to see if I can hear any like patterns in the breeze, and then I try and use my bell chime to match the patterns of the wind.
Sure, roll me a skill check with your bell chime.
Oh.
It breaks.
Real good.
Roll me a d3.
No, fuck you all.
No, it doesn't break. No, it doesn't.
Oh, God, it does though.
It breaks.
It breaks in our
In
heart.
terrible fashion. It explodes.
No, that's
I
not.
think maybe it just breaks my heart.
Yeah, just her heart. No.
The wind does not sound the same down here. I need to practice.
Kaya,
Made to
what
practice,
happened
yes.
to your bird?
I was attacked. My party was attacked by Thrycreen.
Oh.
I am lucky to be alive.
That is terrible.
You sound so sincere.
I'm sorry. It is not good.
It happens. It is a risk we all take.
I suppose.
Why
Thank
weren't
you.
to fly away? Thought your kind could just take off if the ground dwellers fought you.
Sorry, say that again, Dan.
Why didn't you fly away?
Don't Sorry, this is an out of character question. Don't Thrycreen fly?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that messes up my whole backstory.
No, you're just an idiot that didn't fly.
Now it's like
No.
You know
like,
how
wait,
you avoid problems like this,
why
Rebecca?
didn't I fly? Ah, shit!
Don't
I could
come
have
up
just
with
flown
a
away.
backstory.
You come from nowhere. You know no one. You have no past?
Dennis, I told you to read my backstory, and you were like, yeah, that sounds fine.
Well, you can still be attacked by Thrycreen. They can throw shit. In fact, they can actually make things with their spit that are projectile weapons.
Alright, well okay, fine. I'll just say, I was shot out of the air. We were scouting for the tribe, and we were attacked by Thrycreen. I landed hard, and I was knocked out for quite some time. When I awoke, they were all gone.
Why didn't you go back to your tribe?
That is a rule we have. If you are attacked, you lead the enemy away. When I awoke, it was many hours later. I don't know where they were. They were gone.
Well, they don't have a home then. You're nomads.
We are, yes. We are not. It's not common, but.
I see.
That's
What about you, Dre lady? Brings you out here?
Looking for work, same as the rest of you.
Where are you from?
Alteruk.
What did you do before this, then?
Helped some caravans. Worked in a couple of houses, helping people keep things clean.
I love the idea that you guys brought a maid with you.
So you're a janitor.
That's exactly what they did. There's no questions.
You're the janitor.
I see.
What kind of weapons are you wearing?
I have a caracal.
Okay.
That's a common janitor.
I use it for sweeping.
Corporea, how do you use that thing?
I mean, I sort of hold it up and just like angrily swing it in front of me, like not at all gracefully, just sort of.
What is your
I
class?
A
barbarian.
Okay.
So like I'm useless if I'm not raging, so I'm just like I just kind of do this at them.
Well, you still know something. Like you're not a purely emotional being.
It's like not graceful though.
Sure.
Like
I kind of like scoot back a little bit away from the wildly swinging.
probably a good idea.
I see. Okay.
You are not very good with that.
Thank you.
Okay.
So how did you buy your freedom then?
Are you asking me or?
Looking at the mole who just.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
I won. In the pits we fight, and I won a lot. They gave me this armor and sent me away on a caravan. Now I'm here.
You were a gladiator then. I thought you worked in the mines.
Yes, most of the time, but then they make us fight.
Oh, that
That's-
seems cruel.
I'm good at breaking rocks.
Yeah. Cretin, maybe lead with the fighting thing and not the rock breaking thing, though.
But I was very fast at breaking rock.
Right, but you won
Much
your
be-
freedom fighting.
much
That
better
might be
at
a little
breaking
bit
rock.
more significant. I'm just saying, if you're looking for work in the future, that's the one to start with.
I once met a half giant, and I broke
I
many
could
rocks
carry
for
some
him.
of the bigger rocks as well, very far.
I'm sure you could carry and smash them, and that's a good skill to have. You're right, Cretin. Definitely lead with that.
I had that, yes.
What about you, Rudd? What brings you here?
Are you a human? Are you a person?
Yeah. Who are you? Well,
I take
I'm the.
waste walkers out into the wilderness and consume
Yeah,
them.
they call me. I'm the lure. My family, we grew cactus. I'm a middle son, and
That's dangerous.
yeah, yeah. You've got to be careful. You've got to weed out the ones that awaken. But well, it turns out I've got the gift, and I can see the way. My dad didn't like that. He wants me to stay and work the farm, but I'll be honest, I felt there was something more, so I decided to strike out on my own.
Oh wow, a scion on the path to adventure.
I suppose you could say that.
That's wonderful.
That is so brave.
Well, I don't know about all that, but
It takes a lot of gumption to do what you did and walk away from your family to pursue the way.
my dad wasn't happy, but he said he always used to say he bred only sons because we were cheaper than slaves, but I had to go in the end.
How does your dad breed only sons? Does he kill the daughters?
No, it's probably a turn of phrase. It's probably not a literal thing.
No, see,
Is that right, Rod?
Pointer in the right direction, right? And you have to have eaten salmon the
You
night
gotta be
before.
60-degree angle.
Yeah, have you ever seen the wedge? You know what I'm talking about? The wedge. You gotta get the wedge out.
And also she's got to be choking you.
That's right.
No, I hear him tell it. He's given one of my sisters to the dust, but don't know. Well, it's a bit murky. He's a hard man, like a hard man. I kind of stare off in the distance.
the camera like slowly zooms in on his face, and you can hear like a scream in a background.
Just a 10,000 miles.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Got black eyes.
I'll
like
give you a reason to be
doll's
sorry.
eyes.
I commend you, Rod. That is very brave. I could not have left my family willingly like you did.
Wanderlust and all that, and well, then my family's not big on learning and books, but I read what few things I could, but
Everybody else is like, "What's a book?"
I'm gonna say, Rudd, what you should do is when we get back and we've completed the task for the lady, you should speak to the scion that we encountered in her house.
what? Who?
Oh, you didn't see that? Shalin? She was one of the servants of the lady.
Aye.
She was a
pretty
scion.
She was very pretty.
She was a pretty scion.
Oh.
I am sorry, Miyago. How do you tell how a human is pretty? What makes them?
Generally, context.
I mean,
Yeah.
when I looked at her,
That was the best possible response.
They kind of look like fleshy, unfeathered creatures.
If you want to know if a human girl is pretty, you look for a human man and see how he's looking at her. You can tell from that.
He's
it
not
makes
incorrect.
you feel funny, and your body reacts a little bit.
Okay, I will have to.
I literally tilt my head.
They're primitive creatures.
I think I might go to bed now.
For this.
Yes, we should rest. I'm gonna turn in as well, Rudd.
Yeah.
The Curb Your Enthusiasm music plays, and
Should maybe we somebody stay up and watch for danger?
no.
That's a good idea.
I could do first. I don't sleep a lot.
You know what, Cretin? I think that's a great idea, but I'm gonna take the first shift.
But no.
Look, I like your input, but let me counter with this. Not that. No.
Okay, I guess you could wake me up later.
Absolutely, you'll get the next shift. That's a promise.
I mean,
Yay.
you bird people are a bit strange, but okay.
You're lovely as well. Have a nice sleep.
You talk a bit like a giant. Anyone ever told you? Got a bit of giant in you. Yeah, I'll bed down in my bedroll for the night.
I'll come up with a new accent if a character survives.
All right.
I will sleep, but I want to try and sleep lightly so that
I mean, I got control of that.
But yeah, I want to try and sleep lightly so that whenever each person wakes up for their new watch, I also wake up to see who's like switching. I don't know if
I
I
hope you get exhausted, you fuck.
whatever.
All right.
Jesus, Justin.
I want to sleep heavily.
Yeah, you succeed.
I want to not even wake up from my ship.
Just dead.
So go ahead and roll me, Rennie, since you're the first watch. Go ahead and roll me a d5.
Okay.
Okay. So, Dan, are you last watch?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me 2d6 plus 2. All right.
Oh my god.
The evening
Wow.
passes with no problems. The sun rises red and oppressive as the second day of travel begins. The hot wind whips against your face as you all struggle to your feet, eating your morning rations before heading out to another long day on the road. Rennie, is Miyago going to be scouting ahead once more?
So before we take home, say how did everybody sleep?
Fine.
Well,
Okay. Is it all right with you if I lead the way again today?
I mean, do you know the way?
sure.
I think I can continue to navigate, but I wanted to see if anyone else felt to take the lead.
I've not been this way before, so you lead on.
It's settled then.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so go ahead and roll me 2d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
You're killing it, buddy. Here come the double ones.
Woof.
Oh, you can't be stopped.
Man, we're never gonna hit level 2.
That's right. And you'll need to. That's
Yeah. we just walk there, we chase away the crawler, and we come back with the eggs. It's no problem.
That's right.
Yeah, we're good.
We're like, man,
Walking
waste
bar.
walking's easy. I don't know why we were scared.
Oh wait, we need to lose 2 rations or 1 ration?
So this is gonna be your second
one.
day of rations. As you guys stop during the afternoon when the heat is when it's most significant. We're not quite yet into the time. Dasalia is a couple months away, so we're not quite there yet. So it's pretty hot. You guys take a break kind of near a dune or something, and sort of eat your lunch as you can kind of see the shifting sands of the silt moving around. You guys enjoy a meal, down your rank, refreshing your water stores and that sort of stuff, feeling a bit better, a bit replenished, before moving forward to continue the day's journey.
So do
Miyago,
I roll it again?
make it happen, Captain. 2d6 plus 1.
Miyago,
Yes, dear.
can I do not know if I like this name you have given me.
Say that again.
I do not know if I like this name you have given me.
State your meaning.
She wants you to stop calling her dear and darling.
No.
And my name is Kayet. I think I have introduced myself before.
Yes, my name is Crescent.
Hello,
Yeah.
Captain.
I'm Rudd. What are we doing?
Almost certainly something we've done before. Kayet,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I will call you Kayet.
Thank you, Miyago.
All right, dear.
Can I hit him in the throat. I like karate chop him in
I
the
blocked
throat.
it definitely.
Roll me, make an attack roll.
Karate chop his throat. Yes. Fucking kill him.
To
Yeah,
the windpipe.
yeah, you hit him.
And I'm gonna say to her, "You're picking up quick."
You do not call me this name.
Good one, dear. And that's
Anyway, I wanted to ask you if I could watch you lead the way. I used to scout ahead, but I don't know how to do it on the surface.
And he's like,
Yeah.
From this vantage point, it does take a little bit more skill. Like I mentioned before, I want you to keep track of the ebb and the flow of the silt to keep us on pace. Just focus your mind on recognizing that in the waste.
All right. I kind of dart my head around and I kind of say, I'm gonna like nod my head a little bit. I can do this.
I'm sure you can, dear. I mean, Kayet.
Can you not fly either?
I can fly just fine.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Is there a reason you're not?
he's got a lot of stuff to carry, man. It's weighed down.
Flying is very tiring, and I'm carrying a lot of things. And it wouldn't be fair to the rest of you.
I mean, that's why I don't fly too.
I just meant for
Same here.
to see where we're going. But you carry
It
on.
would
You've
be.
been leading us
It's
through
very
so
handy.
far.
All right, I'm gonna roll this bad boy.
Oh.
Did fine. Did fine.
Yeah, you're fine. So I'm thinking about, and
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the D20.
I'll ask you guys. I was thinking, and this is something we can think about in the future, about making it to where it's like maybe like you can only fly if you're carrying like half your carrying capacity or something.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't
I
planning
mean,
on using
I'm down
much.
for it because I'm not a bird.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know, like have some sort of weight limit to it or something. I already
like
I'm
drop-
totally
My,
down.
my character is a self-hating Aarakocra, so he doesn't care much for flying.
I gotcha. I'm thinking of the Chappelle Show again now. That's a great episode. But anyway,
This is the best pilot of any TV show
so
ever.
good. Anyway,
Like, maybe The Wire comes second. I don't know.
so good. But anyway, yeah, we'll think about something for that. I do maintain the rule that you can't attack while flying. You have to, because your wings and your arms they're the same thing.
What if you can only attack with your talons if you need
Yeah. You can attack with your talons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a D4 or whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you guys wander a ways, and you guys make it into the evening of the second day. There are no problems. You guys are still moving along the estuary of the Fort Tongue. Everything seems to be going super smooth. You don't know what all this waste stuff everybody's so worried about.
Yeah,
It's
Jesus.
no big deal.
fine.
Is it always like this out here? Very alone.
Miyago, it is sorry, Cretin, it is certainly not. This has been a very fortuitous journey for us, and I'd like to not speak of it as to not tempt fate for a change in turn.
What's so fortuitous?
We've been having a good trip.
Oh, okay.
We've not even seen any of those elven bastards.
Hopefully we can keep it that way.
Got 'em. They got 'em. All
I don't
right.
see them often.
And I'll ask, I'll say, Kayet, are you able to recognize the ebb and flow of the sand?
I think I can see more what you're talking about in the daylight. And maybe it was hard to see at night.
Okay.
Yes, it's darker.
That is true, Curtin.
Yes, the moonlight does amplify the movement a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna bed down again.
Oh, it's nighttime again. All right. I'm gonna go like away from the group, maybe like 20 feet. I'm gonna try and practice my bell chimes again, listening to the wind.
Mhm.
Okay.
You play a beautiful song
Mhm.
that soothes everyone to sleep. This gentle ringing.
Did you fix your bells?
If y'all were a little higher level, I would do something real mean with that, but I can't. Because
I'll say
Oh,
to
it's so fine.
Kayet, I'll say to Kayet, hey, that was lovely, very beautiful music, but maybe it would be wise as to not announce our presence on the dunes, as things tend to carry a great distance when you make a sound.
Okay.
I can
Thank you
carry things
for-
a great distance.
Thank you for the suggestion, Miyago.
She keeps playing anyway.
No, I stop.
I gotcha. Yeah, because if y'all remember, y'all are right around the territory where y'all met a certain doggos.
A certain bell doggos,
That's
How
yes.
can you remember? We've never been here before.
Scary,
Oh,
spoopy bell
That's
doggos.
right.
Some of us.
In
maybe.
past lives.
In a past life,
Hard for
the
life.
scion may have a tickle in the back of his mind
That's right.
Yeah.
around here.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, go ahead and roll me a d5. We'll say Dan since you were last time. I know what I'll do this time. Okay, so Aaron, go ahead and roll me 2d6 plus 2.
Oh, good.
All right, another night, no problems.
I did good, guys.
You did the
Yay!
best.
You rolled so good. So proud.
I'm proud. As the morning arrives, the sun creeps over in an almost monotonous drawl as you guys begin to have made a routine of the day. Waking up, the sound of the shifting sands near you, snacking on a few rations as you stow away your bedrolls and the like. The wind is died down a bit today. It's not as much as it was the previous 2 days. But it's still there. But it's a lot sort of more dead across the lands itself, as far as there's even less movement than before, only but the shifting silt. You guys head out. The heat seems to weigh on you more with the absence of a breeze. As once more Miyago vanguards the way forward, this time slightly accompanied by Kayet, as he demonstrates his immense skills and survival. You can't be stopped. Go ahead and roll me that survival check. Yeah, that's just short what we're looking for. So roll me 2d6 minus 1.
Oh!
Yes.
There we go.
That was a firefight!
That's a fun. That's great. I enjoyed that.
I had a good run, guys. I had a good run.
All right. And as you guys are moving along, you see something kind of somewhat off in the distance. 1 second. Let me adjust this.
Should I roll a perception check here? Or?
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Nailed
bad.
it.
Okay.
Fucking nailed it.
That's
I really hope we get a TK right now.
Jesus. That's something.
I mean,
All right. Well, let me go fucking drive up this fucking nightmare. Y'all might not
This is
want to.
glorious.
it's like, how big of a dick should I fuck them?
I'll
with?
be right back. I gotta hit the head real quick.
Y'all might not want to fight this. Just pro tip.
Oh, we got this.
I don't think so. I would say that seems highly unlikely.
I think you're full of lies, Dennis.
Okay.
I think we should.
I actually don't
run.
think he's full of lies.
I think the maid should lead the charge towards the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Which?
I mean, I didn't think this one was going to be this short, but here we are.
The way it has to be.
That's right. Okay. We'll wait for Rennie to return. See how awesome he sees this cool shit. Fortunately, Rebecca's looking at the right spot.
Am I?
Yeah, that's what I said. I wouldn't lie.
Okay.
Why would I tell lies?
Guys, I like Kayet, but I cannot do. I've been trying like all day to do a Scottish accent, and I just really can't do it.
Alright.
What are you doing back there?
You could always do a Russian one. Those are
Yeah.
probably
I don't think I can do that
Sorry.
either. I can do like half Spanish accent. That's pretty much all I can do.
I gotcha.
Now, I was gonna try to do like talk like my dad does for Miyago, but it would have hurt my throat too much.
Yeah. Not
How
man
does your
enough.
dad talk?
He talks like this. Hey Rennie, come here. Like, you know, like super Cuban sounding, deep voice. I
Yeah.
can't do it.
All right. Do. Hold on. I was hoping you guys weren't gonna roll a 1, so you wouldn't have to gaze upon this nightmare.
I mean, you could just change it to
You
a
could
2.
just make it something slightly less difficult.
That's not how you rolled though.
I mean, you compared to what? Like, you control the scale.
Doesn't he
No.
get the advantage because we're helping him?
So
Look,
yeah.
it's the
Advantage?
little fights. It's the fights that no one thinks we're gonna have a problem with that get us. It's the tough fights we end up pulling through on.
No, you don't want to fuck with this.
Now we got this.
It's a challenge 19, but okay.
What?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we're level 1,
There's
dude.
5 of us.
You
though.
shouldn't have rolled a 1.
But it shouldn't be on the table.
I mean,
You
this
took
is
the
not.
job.
The enemies do not scale to your level.
Fuck.
Think Morrowind, not Skyrim.
Dan, I don't think we can take a CR19. I think that
mean-
might be a bit strong.
If we are tactically sound, we try,
Tactically sound.
We gotta
in
put
this
our-
group. Dog, where have you been?
we put our
Right.
light cavalry in front and then our siege engines behind,
Behind,
followed by
right.
a row of infantry, all of them in front of
All
our
in
walls.
front. No, but yeah, all of them in front of a pit with spikes.
And then,
that
yeah,
you
in front of
light
a
on fire.
pit,
And
which is in
all
front
of them
walls.
outside of a castle that's set up and has never been taken.
Hey, do
But
you
let's
want
fight
to know?
outside of it.
Do you want to like have
'Cause
an
I'm a
example of what a?
brilliant- Huh?
Do you want to know an example of what like a CR19 thing is?
The
Uh,
Jurassic.
The
The
dragon.
Lord, the
shit.
Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
No.
I mean, he went down pretty easy.
So,
But he came
yeah,
back
that
up.
kid Ollie fucking smoked him. My
Yeah.
boy!
Ollie was the
Representing.
hero all along.
No, I knew it. When he killed Egret, I knew it.
He was the prince that was promised.
That's right. So, you guys are moving along,
Such a terrible show.
and the books are great. And Kayet, you see a ripple flow across the silt
Mm-hmm.
as you gaze upon it.
Like how big is this ripple?
Maybe about 5 feet or so in width.
Okay.
Miyago,
Uh-huh.
you're wandering through the wastes, in such a fashion, and you see something on the silt off in the distance. It looks almost like a log floating there.
Sounds bad.
And then
Murder
you,
log.
Then you see it curl and withdraw
Oh, sounds
into the
worse.
silt.
Alright.
So the ripple I
So
see.
would I have what would I would this be something a traveled person on the waste would recognize from a reasonable distance as to not alert it of our presence?
I mean, by the music, it already knows.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll me a nature check.
All right.
Yeah. So you've heard tale of something that dwells within the silt. Something that even giants fear to tread past. Something known as a silt horror.
A siltworm.
Horror.
Horror.
Oh, that's much better.
That's bad.
Yeah,
it sounds like.
It's
It might
bad.
be fine.
It's bad.
Dan.
What gives you that impression? The word horror in the name or something else?
All right, look, we've fought things that have bad-sounding names before. It's fine. We fought a Doom Locust. That
and
sounds
got
bad.
like absolutely fucked by it.
No, we had an easy time with that. It was
No.
it was everything else. that was
Everything
awful.
else that was awful. You guys hear something of a screech roll across, and you see these tentacles rise up from the silt.
good.
Each of them reaching up over 8 stories high.
Oh God.
These large teeth smash
Awesome.
against each other
Yeah,
in this
I
loud
stop
clank.
moving and I try and grab anybody who's next to me.
I'm
with
gonna
each
I'm gonna
hand
do
pull
one
them
of these
backwards.
like the T poses to like get everyone to stop moving forward.
Yeah, I'm moving backwards, not forwards.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already in its fucking tentacle.
Yeah, back the fuck up.
Oh my Jesus.
So, are we going to learn a new definition of pain as we're slowly digested over the next 1,000 years or whatever?
Yeah.
But
First, go ahead and roll me initiative.
yeah, cool.
Oh my God.
Oh, good.
Oh, God.
Cool.
Yeah, don't roll 1. That's all I can say about all this. I need 1 more.
Did it not go? Okay, let me do it.
There you go.
That thing is just way too
You
big.
gotta click on your dude.
Oh,
I love the 18 on a natural 20.
Perfect.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, so you rolled a 7 though.
yeah. Let me change that.
I got it. I have the power.
Oh,
You ready?
So,
What's your guys' biggest negative modifier?
I don't have a negative modifier.
I also don't have a negative modifier.
Really?
Negative
Yeah,
2.
see, I'm OP. We can take this guy.
-1. Yeah.
I have a 5 in charisma.
That's fine.
Oh.
It does come through.
Yeah, right?
So.
You're playing it well.
now we're gonna go to the point where we're gonna have a bit of a skill challenge to see if you guys can escape
Oh, good.
the Great White
Yeah,
Silt
yeah, yeah.
Horror.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cast shit my pants.
So
Right.
I'm gonna say, okay, the winds have changed.
We're all already
Dude, we
gone.
don't have
We're
time.
already gone.
Yeah,
Everyone
we've
is
already
gone.
left. You're giving your speech to nothing.
Fly, you fool.
You're in yelling distance.
The winds have changed.
You know what I love the best about Silt Horrors? There's multiple ones, and they're all super fucking weird. This is a bad one though. Anyway,
We get the easy one instead.
nope.
I mean,
The easy one is what's its challenge?
We could take that one.
Let me see here. It's an 8. That's the easiest one I got.
So roll that motherfucker out here.
No, you die. Anyway, so the way that a skill challenge works is you guys are now trying to escape this creature. You need to use a skill. No one can use the same skill in one round that someone else has already used. And you can't use the same skill 2 rounds in a row. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. I'm looking at a lot of the negatives on this list, though.
Okay, well, good luck.
Feels real bad.
So we're looking at a let me take a look here. We're looking at a DC. This isn't too bad. This is a DC 12. You have. Let me see here. No. So let me see here. So you guys need 8 successes to succeed, and 5 failures to fail.
Mm.
That doesn't sound even.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it's
Mine
just gonna go
has
through
some
regular
so this
initiative.
should be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So Aaron, you're first.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be that person and use athletics to try and run away as fast as I fucking can. Cause fuck this.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
What was it? 13? I already forgot.
No, you said
No,
12.
you said
It's
DC
12.
12.
Okay.
I thought
Just-
Yeah.
Well, then there you go. You're great. You succeed.
Cool.
Good job. So you see, you guys doing great.
Mhm.
All right, Rudd. As you see,
I'm gonna-
this dragonborn just dart off in the opposite
Yeah.
direction.
Bye.
Can I use? I'd like to use investigation to try to find like the path in which to run that is going to give it the most difficulty in pursuing us. So like if it's in the silt, I'm gonna try to go in the most places that are not silty. That have like rocks or shit.
Investigation's a hard sell for me. I'll allow nature.
I will do nature. for that. Nice.
All right. So that is not a success.
No.
Cretan,
How many successes do we need?
7 more.
Okay.
Could I use survival to try and survive this round?
You gotta do better than that.
I want to try and figure out the. Oh, fucking Dan stole my whole plan for survival.
No, it's a different thing. Survival is
wanna-
wisdom based.
I know, but it was gonna be to look for the best route to get the fuck away. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you try to kick up a sufficient degree of sand to obscure your movements as you dart out of here. I will allow it this one time.
Okay.
See, you could have picked almost anything. You'd have been fine. Alright. Meanwhile, you know. So, we see Kopara is just darting off, leading the pack in her escape. Meanwhile, Cretin is kicking up as much sand as possible in this sort of dust cloud, trying to obscure his movements as this big hulking guy is just borderline on all fours, just booking it. Rudd, you're trying to dart in between a dune or something, and the tentacle just blows a dune away, just nearly cleaving it in half. You duck, barely avoiding it, and continue to move along. It is now your turn, Miyago.
So I'm going to try to play the edge of or the ridge of a dune stealthily to creep, in the direction that Aaron's character was running.
So you just try not to get spotted by the creature.
Well, it's not that. I'm trying to stay out of its LOS.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. All right, you guys are doing great. See. All right, Kayet.
I am trying to run in the same direction that Rudd was running, and kind of jumping over the tentacle as it's swooping underneath Rudd, and trying to yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, you fail, and you get.
Wall.
Yeah, so you try to do this maneuver, and the tentacle just slams into you, and it's almost like pushing you more than it is striking you. It's so large, and you kind of roll over this large tentacle and poof, collapse onto the sand and continue to book it on out. In that way.
Okay.
All right, it is now your turn, Kopara.
Okay, so I am going to. So this is a new round, so I can use things that were used last round, or
Yes.
no? Okay.
You just can't use yours again.
Yeah, I'm gonna use survival to attempt to avoid the silty bullshit that I'm not all that familiar with.
I would like a little better. A little better reason than avoid silty bullshit.
Okay, then I'm going to use my survival skills to try and see which way the silt is flowing, and try to run parallel to it so that I don't just fucking crash right into it.
Okay, sure.
Nope.
You don't
sure
succeed.
Crash right into it.
Yeah, so you're gazing into this silt, trying to figure out where this creature's going to be taken, hopefully by the current. Whenever there's patches of area that are actual silt themselves, that of which they're almost part of the estuary. They're little almost like holes. They're almost like manholes. There's small patches of silt that lead into the actual estuary, and you step into one of those and sink down to about waist deep, trying to crawl your way out of it. Rudd.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to use whatever, basically Arcana, I guess, Psionic Arcana, to I want to try to basically as a tentacle's coming down, I want to try to bait it and then use it to try and fling myself out of its way.
Ooh.
Okay, sure.
And I am gonna go ahead and inspirationalize this.
You guys can also help each other out during these things as well, if you want to use that as your role. All right, that's a success. You kind of one of these tentacles slams down in front of you, and you kind of step onto it, and as to try timing it, and you kind of make you sort of like bullet time. Everything slows down, and you step onto it, and as the tentacle reaches back up, you kind of use it as its momentum to kick forward and kind of accelerate yourself forward.
Woohoo!
Cretin.
I would like to use athletics to grab Corpora and like get her back up as we like burst to speed to get away.
Absolutely.
Oh, it didn't work.
Oh.
You can't roll nat ones. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
You don't succeed. You're trying to pull her up, and she's scrabbling up, but it's a struggle. She's denser than you thought, as the silk sort of coalesces around her waist, but you're able to gain some distance. But you can see it's taken a little longer than you'd hoped.
Shit. I'm gonna all right, so I'm gonna try to deftly move and dodge these tentacles and head after Rudd. And yeah, and I'm gonna be in amazement of him while I do this. Oh.
Okay.
This is really
So you're out of failures. This is gonna be a problem if y'all fail again.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and tell me what happens next, Kayet. You're in the hot seat. It's Bad News Bears.
You gotta
Alright.
clutch this.
So nobody used nature this turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. I don't know if you're gonna let me do this, but I'm gonna try and use nature to watch the movements of this creature, see how it moves, and then try to determine the best way to leave so that maybe its tentacle can't reach me or it can't move in the direction that I'm going.
Sure. You succeed. So you basically, if you fail, you might take an opportunity of attack. So I'm warning you guys now.
Shit.
All right.
I was gonna use my inspiration. I'm like, nah, I got athletics.
Corpora.
Not about all this pressure right here.
Well,
Alright.
if you fail, you die. It's no big deal.
How many
Okay.
successes have we had now?
5.
We've got 3 left that we gotta get.
So I'm gonna try my athletics to like manage to pull myself up out of this silt
Sure.
since I'm still pretty stuck in it.
Sure.
Oh wait, where'd my?
Didn't you use athletics? No, you used athletics the first time.
No,
Hey,
I
go ahead.
just. Yeah.
All right. No problems. You guys are doing great. I can't wait to see who dies, Rudd.
Oh, it's gonna be me who kills us.
It's not gonna kill you guys. The way I'll do it is it just attacks
Oh.
whoever fails.
But I wanted to just wallop all of us if we fail.
It might.
All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to, again, I'll sort of I guess beta tentacle, and I'm gonna try to use stealth after it comes to kind of like lose its ire in the dust cloud that it creates with its big old wallop.
Sure, I'm into that.
It's gonna fail though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
Cool.
Just a simple farmer.
So nothing bad happens though, right?
1 second, let me read.
Gonna get hit
this.
for 200 points of damage.
So everything's okay though, right?
Just gonna be a puddle on the ground.
Just a stain.
Please hit him with like a disintegrate ray or something.
Oh, just a tentacle. I assume with 24 hits.
Well,
Like I can't help but notice the plus 16.
It's
Well,
a tough monster. Y'all shouldn't have rolled a 1.
I was like, but I've got shield, but like only if it rolled a natural 1 could my shield potentially, like and even then it's still. So yes, Dennis. Yeah, that 24 does hit. It does connect. It
Does graze my flesh.
does just it gives me the old taparoony. That almost kills me. I have 1 hit point. If that was the damage. I'm sure that's all of it, right? That's all the damage?
Wait, it only does 2d8? That cannot be real life.
I'm sure the damage is over with.
Well, it also grapples you. 1 second.
Oh.
Okay, no, yeah. So it's 2d8 plus a gentleman's 10.
2d8 plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, Rudd is deceased.
All right.
He is he is just in pieces. I feel like a tentacle like went whoa, 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 and like he was trying to do another clever thing, but he didn't, and he just like blah. It's like the end of Watchmen, right? Where it's just like
yeah, that's what happens.
He's just a Rorschach of splattered blood in the sand
it.
now.
It was painless though. That's how he wanted to go.
There's no problem there.
All right.
Doing good.
Crap.
Could I use religion to pray to survive this
No.
with inspiration?
No.
What?
He's a cleric.
Yeah, I'm holy.
Okay, sure. What do you pray to?
I mean, the sun.
What? You're a water cleric.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, water, sure.
Fuck it, I'll pick something else.
Oh shit.
I pray to the rank I hold.
I offer this as sacrifice.
Yeah, please, can I offer you this rank in these trying times?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, wow.
This is Rennie's fault. Just know that.
What?
You shouldn't have rolled a 1.
That's true. It's a bad choice, Rennie.
What did Dan use as he went down?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Stealth?
Yeah. They found him
Okay.
though.
So this round we've had athletics and stealth only.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Can I use? I guess maybe survival and seeing him explode. I'm just gonna avoid that area altogether, and I don't fucking know anymore.
Sure, I'll allow it.
With this, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Roll 12. It's my pro tip. All right, you're fine.
Good work, buddy.
All right, only 1 left.
All right, I'm gonna use I'm gonna use deception in the pink mist and kicked up sand that used to be Rudd. I'm going to use it as a smoke screen to deftly move out of the creature's grasp.
You got fucking wings attached to you.
All right, sure.
Fuck. See ya.
I mean, that was the same kind of move I was trying to do.
Does a 19 hit you?
Just barely.
Yeah.
You take 13 points of damage.
I'm unconscious.
Hey, you're not dead.
Not dead.
It is now your turn, Kayet.
All right. I am going to when the tentacle kind of slams Rudd into the ground, I'm gonna jump up and run on the tentacle, and then leap off of it as it like raises again to get some extra distance.
Okay.
Oh.
You succeed. All right. And you guys, for the most part, survive.
Pretty good overall.
Well, there's 3 out of 5.
All things considered.
You guys dart off into the wastes.
I'm just unconscious. I'm not dead.
Yeah. The creature, you see one of the tentacles plow into the sand and dig into it, and it rips back, pulling out an anacore, a dune freak, and pulling it in. You see these massive jaws clack together as it crushes the beast between its teeth and submerges back into the silt. You guys are able to stabilize both Miyago and Rudd as Like as
It's
previously.
a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle.
During these one shots.
Remake him.
Yeah, during the one shot.
During the one
He's
shots.
just made out of clay.
He's just piling sand over Rudd's head.
He's just a
Okay.
golem at this point.
Six.
That's fine if I'm dead.
Well, you gotta play the one shot, and also too, all the encounters are built to where there's more than 4 people.
I can
There could have been
roll this
400
rogue
of
up
us for
real
this
quick.
Well, you know, say
No.
say you like your scion a lot, you can just roll a new scion.
No, you're fine. You were knocked unconscious. You're not dead.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you roll a new character in the middle of a one shot.
Okay.
The purpose of this is really just to is just for you guys to
Crush our
to
spirits.
enjoy, to know what's coming, and to sort of figure out your characters and that kind of stuff. And if you want to play them, even if you died, even if you're a giant who died in the last one shot, I will allow them to come back.
Aw.
I told you guys I'm known for my kindness.
You did tell us. Well, while I'm unconscious, I'll take this opportunity. I'm gonna go order some food real quick.
Okay,
And I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
cool. All right. So yes, don't roll a 1 on the random encounter.
Yeah, I mean, what are the odds?
I mean, there was a couple.
About 1 in
It's not
20.
Yeah.
About 5%.
Rennie, is that am I correct? Your
Yeah.
is higher? Okay.
Yeah. So I am. I'm stable now. Can I roll hit dice? Or how does this work? I get half my health back if we're resting.
Well, I mean, so how much do you weigh right now with all your shit?
32 pounds.
Okay, plus
What?
plus your weight, your actual weight, which is
I think I'm small. Or
and
medium.
that's also with the minus 30 from your backpack, right?
Yeah, that's with the minus 30
Yeah,
for my
so
back.
that doesn't help. So that's 52 pounds, plus at least another 120. So can anyone carry 170? Drag him along.
Mm-mm.
Not a fucking chance.
I don't think so.
Okay, you guys hang out here for the rest of the day to recover.
Yeah.
Well, slightly away from you, just a little, a little off.
Yeah. We'll try and like a couple of us will grab him and try and pull him.
Yeah.
And Aarakocras aren't that heavy, but he's carrying a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we
They're
might feel like
hollow
somebody holds his bag, somebody drags him.
It says Aarakocras have lightweight bodies and typically weigh between 80 and 100 pounds.
Okay, so he
Still a
weighs-
decent amount.
He weighs 90
Yeah.
pounds.
Yeah.
Man, if I go down, nobody's moving me.
Yeah, that's true. So
So you guys are hanging out.
Have you guys ever seen this before?
Am I still unconscious?
I'll say you're conscious.
And I'll say weak. Yes, I've heard tales of this horror of the silt. I thought it was only a legend. The winds changed because we tempted fate with our discussion of how well we were doing.
I mean, you knew of this and didn't tell us before?
Well, there are a lot of things out here. I didn't think I was going to run into the one thing that everyone thought was imaginary. Usually people don't survive to tell the tale. It's a legend. Apparently it's real.
Dennis, would I have seen these from like flying above before, or are they not very common?
They're not terribly common. Roll me just a flat d20. Yeah, you never really heard of anything like that.
Man, we are shit.
I've never seen something like this before. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's why they call it a horror.
10 out of 10.
Sorry I fell on you, Kapora, when we were running. I tried to help get you up, but the sand is too much. I'm not used to running on it like this. I mean, good talk.
I'm glad you're okay, everyone.
Yeah, Rug looks a little rough.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go over and I know Red's probably still unconscious. I'm gonna try and okay.
You
I'm
killed
gonna
him.
You punch him in the face. Ah.
No, I'm gonna
Get up,
try
Red.
and figure out like if I can help him, but like human bodies are weird. I don't know what
They
to
are
do.
weird. That's true. Those mammals.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll say, Kapora, you have great instincts.
Awesome.
Aaron, are you there?
Aaron, are you there?
Sorry. Someone messaged me something and I was trying to deal with it.
I was saying, Kapora, you have very good instincts.
Thank you.
Well, we should rest up. I'm a little bit worse for wear. I don't know if I'll be able to lead us tomorrow.
Why
I
didn't you
can try.
fly away? The thing.
I'm carrying so many things.
I mean, did you see how high its tentacles went? I don't know that
Yeah.
he could have gotten very far.
I don't think anyone can fly fast enough to get away from that thing.
Yeah, I could have
What?
snatched him right out the sky.
I was just saying, its tentacles went 8 stories in the air, Justin. Like,
Oh, I'm aware. But I mean, like, at least we wouldn't have been so grouped up.
uh-huh.
I think that went about as well as it could have.
Is it safe to stay here for the night?
I think so. I think it was just hunting. It got its meal.
How often?
We shouldn't linger. We should try to rest up and get out of here as soon as possible.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Is it evening or was this our first? Wasn't this our first thing of the day?
I thought it was the same.
Yes. Okay.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I think it was our first.
Yeah, it was. It was the first.
So what do we do? Like a short rest?
Yeah, you guys can do a short rest.
Alright.
And the night will be a long rest. If you survive.
I'll try to. I'm gonna still
D4?
try, even though I'm not doing anything, to like figure out how to help Rad. Just make sure he is not bleeding internally.
He is.
What the hell are you, Rennie?
Yeah, if he has
Rogue.
any if he has
Rogues
any
don't have
actual.
D4, they have higher.
Yeah, I was to say they're.
Why is it? Why? What do I?
This
How do I
happened-
change it in the sheet?
This happened last time as well. I'm not sure why you're hit.
Isn't it a D8?
Yeah,
Could be wrong.
I fixed it.
Okay.
Do it again.
Okay.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll try and bandage Rad up with some of my own bindings if he has any. If he's bleeding.
Yeah.
All right.
Kopora, are you sure this is what you want to do? You said that you used to work in the city. Why would you choose to come out here in the waste?
It's really boring. Just dusting things. Do you know how much dust gets into houses in Alterac?
Like an infinite amount.
So much fucking dust.
No, I never thought about the dust, but at least you won't die.
I've never cleaned before, I don't know.
I mean, I can't imagine that you would get crushed by one of these things dusting in the house.
The odds are lower.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could happen, but probably infinitely lower odds.
You are brave as well.
Thank you.
Guessing we took a short rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sick.
Boom.
Back to full.
All right.
Perfect.
So I'm in pretty bad shape. I think someone else would need to lead the way, and I think it makes sense for it to be Kayette, as she's been watching as we've been moving.
Listen,
I know.
we're not even through the night yet.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not in any shape. That's the point. Like, I'm not in really good shape to be
Okay, we'll say
leading the way.
yeah. You take the last watch.
No, wait, this was noon. I thought we were just taking a short rest and they were gonna walk somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
We got
Alright,
another
then sure.
survival check.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's going first? Who's gonna lead
I
the
can.
way?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll say, I do know my directions. I can head us east. If we're just going east, I can do it, and I'll watch out for the silt.
Yes, just avoid the silt. And if you see a giant worm 8 stories high, you know, we should go.
So
You should
say
do better
something.
than I did. Yeah, let's go the other way.
I will be on the lookout for such things. Survival?
Yeah.
Oh.
Roll me 2d6 minus 1.
2d6 minus.
Please roll a nat one. Please roll a nat one.
Oh,
Fine.
Oh.
I
Perfect.
was so excited for another horror.
You're fine.
Yeah.
The day goes by, no problems. Easy travel. As the evening reaches you all, you're battered, but not dead. So that's good for you. Is there anything you guys would like to do this night? As the cold air begins to envelop the desert, the wind's still stale. The shifting silt ever present.
Brad, I don't know how to help you. But you have weird coloring coming through on your skin. I tied up your bleeding wounds, but I don't know how to help the rest of you.
Ain't no helping it. I'm afraid it's called bruising. What happens to us without feathers? We get hit. It'll get darker, then it'll get light, then it'll go away. Oh, that thing was, well, I can see why not many take to the life.
How do you know by looking at your skin if the wounds are if you are bruising on your organs, your internal things? And I'm gonna try and like concentrate to see if I can because monks can like sense that kind of stuff, right?
Organ bruises?
No, you know what I mean, because
Damage.
monks can pressure points, all that kind of stuff.
Key to.
I don't have any really training in that yet, but I want to see if I can just make sure he's okay and he's not bleeding it internally with his organs or something.
Roll me a medicine check.
Oh.
He might be all right. He says he's gonna be good.
Mhm. Maybe I need more practice in the human bodies.
Aye, well, let's hope you don't have to get much more on this journey. I've had enough already. I've had my share.
It's day 3.
Yeah.
Day 3 of 9.
Yeah.
Well, we should rest up. We're barely breaking into the journey ahead.
Yes. Well, thank you for your concern and for the help.
All right. So what? It's like half your health back.
Yeah, you get half your health back and half your hit dice back. Rounded up.
So I get a hit dice back.
Yeah, well, you only have the one. So basically you're...
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it.
But you don't roll that yet. Hold on, homie.
What's that?
You don't get to roll that. None of that happens yet.
Oh, okay.
Roll.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta see.
We gotta see something that kills you in the night.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's excited for that. Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, Rennie, roll me 2d6 minus 2. I mean, 2d6 plus 2. Alright, roll me a d20.
Yeah, buddy. That 91. That 91
Nah,
again.
Alright, not a natty 1, so that's good for you. Roll me a d5, Rennie. Okay, so on the first watch.
Jesus. You cannot do this anymore. You're banned.
Okay, so first watch, so we have not recovered.
So you have not recovered. He rolled a d5, man. He rolled a 1. There are 5 of you. It's the first watch.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good.
So who's first watch?
So wait, how does that work? Am I still at 4 hit points, or
Yeah,
am I at?
you're 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're the mayor of Fuckville.
It probably would have been one of the ones that wasn't injured. So I would probably would have offered to
I
take.
was gonna offer.
Oh, then
just
yeah,
one
it's
of the
fine.
earlier ones.
Yeah.
All right. So, go ahead and tell me, Koporo, how are you keeping watch? What's that like? What's that all about?
I mean, I'm just kind of sitting on my bedroll, picking at like kind of this extra scaly spot on my skin, and staring out into the darkness somewhat uncomfortably because I'm really not enjoying this whole sitting exposed in the middle of the desert thing.
That's the only place to sit in the desert.
I know, but every once in a while I'm gonna be like, I'm on watch, so I guess I'll like turn around and I'll like just keep kind of fidgeting and pretending I know how this works.
Yeah. So that's no problem. So you're hanging out, and it's suboptimal. When you see something in the horizon. You see a figure that becomes more and more apparent, and you can see, finally you can make it out that there are sails on it. What?
I'm just laughing.
I'm going to reach over and nudge awake our fearless leader.
Oh. What's going on, Kapoor? Is something happening? Oh.
There's a sailboat.
And I look. Can I like do a perception check or investigation or something?
Yeah, roll me perception.
All right.
Yeah, you can see kind of off in the distance, something not actually terribly far. You can see a sail of what is clearly a silt skiff of some fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And as you
is it coming right at us?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But as your eyes kind of adjust and sort of focus a little bit, you become aware that that what you're looking at, that's not necessarily all that there is. You kind of twitch your eyes a little bit and focus in, and you can see figures running across the dune, across the silt towards you. And you can tell that they are some sort of lizard creature darting towards you.
And I'm just gonna and so it's obvious that they see us and they're coming at us from my POV.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
wake the troops here.
Wake the party.
Yeah.
Kayet, Rudd, Cretin, stand to attention.
I shoot him kind of a dirty look and then shake the others.
Yeah, I get up super fast and I'm already like on the defensive.
I get up very slow and groggy.
And I'm gonna say to Rudd, are your wits about you?
What? Who? What's about me now?
There's things coming to attack us. Grab your weapon.
Yes, we have company. These fiends are attacking us in the night.
Fiends? Fiends, is it? Alright, I'll get up, I guess. I'll get up.
So I'm gonna ready my whip.
Ready whip.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my singing sticks out.
I'm gonna start like fucking shooting rock bullets at him.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll get my pelota out. That's the thing I chuck things with, right? Yeah.
The thing chucker? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The thing
also
chucker.
ready a spell.
Okay. So.
Oh, jeez.
So you see 7 of them coming towards you.
Oh.
I'll blow it up so you can see. They look like this. but instead of a jagged spear, they're each possessing a dagger.
Okay.
And you can see that some of them have blowpipes of some fashion, and they're running across the silt itself. Which if you were to stand in, you would surely sink. So all the lighter colored patches are indeed silt. So don't stand there.
Oh man, there's a lot of them.
Now would be a super time for everyone to roll me initiative.
Nailed it.
Well, doing great.
Well, hey, listen, y'all did better than the doodads. So basically, y'all did do great. See? All right. Kayet?
Yeah. I'm gonna take my pelota out and one of the leaden balls, and kind of just fire it at this closest one here.
Mm-hmm. You're a ranger, right?
Wow.
No, I'm not a ranger. I'm a monk.
Was that starting equipment available?
Yeah. Right? You get like darts and stuff, so I picked the pelota instead.
Okay.
And then, right?
I'd have
Or
to
no.
look at it. It's fine.
Yeah. You get like so many darts, and then I get my regular weapon. So I have a singing stick and a pelota. Unless you
but
don't want me to have that.
It's fine, but darts are like an actual thing.
Oh.
That's fine.
Okay. I can switch to darts.
It's fine.
Stat-wise, they're pretty similar.
Yeah, they're pretty similar.
Yeah, I picked the pelota for like flavor reasons
It's fine.
because it was like noisy.
It's fine. Alright, so 2 damage is insufficient. Which one did you attack?
This one here.
Yeah, it takes 2 whole damage.
Yeah.
Oof.
Why is it doing bludgeoning and piercing?
That's the type of damage a pelota is. Because it's a spiky ball.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
So, it is now Miyago's turn.
All right, I'm moving to right here. And I'm going to throw a tchotchke at the one that Rebecca hit.
Oh, I wonder how you got that.
Oh, should I just use a bow or something?
No, it's fine. Just now you're going to have to come up with a reason why you have a tchotchke.
Chachki.
Yeah. I'm sure it's cool. The reason.
Hope so. That's a hit. Which one? The same one?
Yeah, same one that she had attacked.
Absolutely. Your tchotchke plows into its chest, and the creature falls back. Super dead.
So, with my bonus action, I'm gonna ready my whip attack. Can I do that?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna just kind of grab my whip and pretend like I'm gonna use that next.
All right. I dig it. It is now your turn, Kapora.
I am going to step up here
I'm very disappointed how low my guys rolled.
and hold my attack with my caracal until one of them gets within my range.
Okay. It is now your turn, Crichton.
Alright, I'm going to step up between my friends. And I am going to cast Frostbite at, I don't know, I guess this one here. Which is a DC 11. And really shit.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate. 1 second. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Rebecca,
Whoops,
you
I didn't
forgot.
mean to click that again.
Yeah.
Roll me a D3.
Oh, yeah.
D3.
Crit.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's fine. No worries.
Okay.
So, is it con save, was it?
Yes.
It's fine.
Oh,
He didn't give a
fucking nailed it.
shit. Yeah, he feels great about it.
So that's my whole turn.
Alright, cool. Alright, next up is
You're staying. You didn't move, Justin?
I moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moved between my friends.
That's right. Next up is Rudd.
All right, I'm gonna have my my quarterstaff out, but I'm gonna take one hand and as the pelota kind of bonks that dead dude, and kind of ricochets off, I'm gonna reach out with my hand and kind of make a gesture and try to use my flavored Eldritch Blast to fling it at this dude.
Sure. That's a hit.
Yeah.
All right. And you drop him.
Ha!
You used my own pelota and did more damage than me?
He's better than
Fuck
me.
yeah.
He's dead man.
He has the power.
That's right. So, let's see here. So first, 1, 2, 3,
Shit, look at all those
4,
cats.
5,
Only 2.
So many.
6. Okay, so first, one is going to fire a blowgun at Copra.
Who?
Capora.
Me.
Can I make that a disadvantage because of my protection?
I don't know.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Well, that
I
one-
thought
that
was
one's
for
disadvantage.
melee.
It's somebody in my melee range.
Oh, so then no, because this is not.
Well, no. I mean the person I'm trying to. I don't know. However it's
Protect,
right.
Oh,
yeah.
the
The
person's
person's
trying to
protect.
protect.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're good.
so let's see here. Does a 14 hit you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
So roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Um.
Okay. So you take 1 point of damage,
mm,
and you are now poisoned.
That's good.
Actually,
Seems
it's
like
bad.
good. That seems like a good thing to be.
You just have disadvantage on all your things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And another one is gonna come right towards Cretin. Does a 15 hit you, Cretin?
Yeah.
Roll me.
It's my armor class.
Roll me a con save, please.
You have advantage, Justin.
Well,
You don't need it though.
a 21 is fine. So you
Yeah.
are not poisoned, but you do take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And then, let's see here, Miyago? Or no? No, we'll say not Miyago. We'll say, Kayet.
Mm-hmm.
Does 16 hit you?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me a con save. You're fine. No problems.
How much damage do I take?
1 point.
Okay.
Now, 2 bone daggers are coming right for Miyago. So, 1.
That hits.
I'm sorry, they have advantage. And 2.
So only one of those hit.
Okay. So you take 4 points of damage.
I am down.
Okay.
I forgot.
That's a
Oh
fortune.
no.
4 health.
Alright. And it is now your turn. Our good friend. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to run around the back of this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. So you can't
And-
step on the silt.
Oh, that's silt. I didn't realize. Okay. So this stuff is silt?
Yes.
Okay. Could I stand here?
Roll a deck
Half
save.
half? Ooh. Well, that was my choice, so. Oh god.
Alright, you're swallowed up by silt.
I'm what?
You're swallowed up by silt. So,
Like completely?
no, up to your waist. You're sinking.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Can I still attack it?
Sure, at disadvantage. It's like
Okay.
being prone, except for you're dying slowly.
Okay, so or
Not
should I use
slowly.
my action? Should I use my or can I use my action to like get out of the silt?
You can try to pull yourself out. Absolutely.
With what?
I'll say a strength save.
Strength saving throw.
Alright, yeah. You're able to pull yourself out onto the sort of desert ground, but you are prone.
I'm prone. Okay, and that was my action, right?
That's right.
I use my bonus. Can I use my bonus action to unarmed attack it?
Sure. Disadvantage because you're prone.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a miss.
Kick at it.
Okay.
Alright, roll me a death save. My good friend Miyago.
It was nice. It was nice, everyone.
Yeah.
That's one failure.
Yeah. Penny.
Alright.
Penny.
Rennie.
Cobra.
Alright. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Oops. And then I'm gonna try and bonk my good friend there.
Now you have
Standing next.
disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Yes, I do. Let's make my sheet do that.
That's not gonna do it. Cretin.
Alright, I am going to, with my death gauntlet, punch the one beside my friend.
You may do so. That's it. Good job.
Nailed it.
You kill him.
And Justin, remember that thing you can use your bonus action to attack.
Yeah, but I don't think I can move and then do that.
I don't think so either. I don't think you can,
What?
I don't think you can break up. I know you can't break up your normal attack that way. I don't know if you can do it if you're using it as a bonus.
Yeah.
I'll say you can though. It's fine.
Oh.
Remember, I'm kind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
How quickly
I'm gonna.
you forget?
Can I step over here?
Yeah. Sure.
And punch it.
Sure.
So what is that? An unarmed then?
It's the same thing.
No, it's an attack.
Okay.
That's a hit. Alright, so it's hurt. Didn't like that. Alright, Rudd.
I'm gonna take that pelota again and fling it at this guy
Okay.
with the thing. Mind. No.
Mm-mm.
Alright. And then I'm gonna come here. And probably I can't use my bonus action to help her up, but I'll be there anyway.
Okay, cool. So, let's see, what are these guys gonna do? They're gonna go for the weak, so 2. And then this guy's gonna hang out right here. So, first, one of them is going to attack Cretin.
Yeah.
That's probably a hit.
Whoa.
Sweet. He's out of a weapon probably.
Yeah.
Right to the throat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He does break it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
That's a net gain
Yeah.
for us.
Is anybody else so strong that they break their weapons upon you?
Played round 2.
You're doing great. How much HP you got?
Some.
There you go. Perfect. That's all you need.
Turns out that's the correct number.
Yeah, it's the perfect amount. Then 2 are going to go ahead and attack Kapora, and they have.
Where's Kapora raging?
First one's disadvantage.
Oh no, I forgot that's the thing. Carry on.
Oh my god.
Aaron, sweet Aaron, even a barbarian, like you're like, all right, I'm not gonna be a wizard. I'm gonna be something I can't mess up.
Guys, I'm really bad at D&D.
I'm gonna be
It's not
something.
big news.
I'm gonna be an easy to play character, something Travis could play.
I'm guessing a 21's a hit.
Right. Oh yeah, that would have hit either way.
Okay.
Okay.
And then another one. That's probably
Oh.
half.
Yeah, Dennis.
If it,
Oh no!
it would not even remotely have made a difference.
It would have, because all that damage would have been
Totally
halved.
would have.
All of that would have been halved there.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have mattered.
What?
So you're unconscious?
13 and a half. Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Okay. Anyway,
This is going.
so then one is gonna stab the bird on the ground.
Oh
That's fine.
You take 5 points of damage. And that's it. That's all I can do, guys.
no! Oh wait, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, that was you.
Okay, sorry. I thought you meant Rennie's bird on the ground.
Different
Nah,
bird.
that
I was
would
like,
have been better.
no!
Different bird.
We'd have more of a
I
chance.
I thought you were
to
just
see.
really upset that you were being targeted by anything.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I thought he meant Rennie's unconscious bird. I'm gonna stand up.
That comes next.
All right.
I nobly helped.
Yeah,
with
you do.
bonus action from the last round.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stand up and then I'm going to attack this thing.
Okay. With anything in particular?
Nice. Yes, I'm gonna use my singing stick for my primary attack.
Okay. Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
Okay. It's not a lot.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna offhand strike it with my other wounded arm with my claws.
Okay, that's it.
With your strong
All right.
hand.
This is just enough.
Yeah.
You got exact damage on him.
My strong hand, child.
Okay, so then I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15 over to this guy.
Okay. All right. Rennie, can one of your characters survive a whole session?
Well,
Boom! He popped back
Oh,
up.
yeah, buddy.
like a phoenix from the ashes, he's gone.
Welcome
I'm
up.
gonna get up and I'm gonna say, not yet, just a little more.
All right. Meanwhile, Kapora,
Here I am.
roll me that sweet death save. That's a failure. Cretin.
All right. I am going to use my bonus action to second wind
Yeah.
for 9 glorious points.
Look at that HP.
And then I'm going to punch this this guy in the back of the head, the one that's facing my other bird friend.
Yeah. That's a hit. All right.
And slide to the left. And bless this
That-
one with another piece.
Okay. This is an easy encounter, guys. You guys doing great. All right.
Yeah.
He is also dead.
Step
Nice.
to it, bitches.
Yeah, you're doing great. See? There's no worries. Dark Sun's easy.
Mhm. Mhm.
It is now your turn. Red.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna take the tchotchke
Yeah.
that's in this dude's
Buried in
chest.
someone's chest. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna catapult it at this other guy.
A Cretin.
Yeah, at Cretton. Fuck that guy. Maybe at the lizard.
Maybe at the lizard.
Yeah, so it does that. So they have to make a dex save at DC 13.
Okay. Nope.
Haha!
Ooh.
Alright.
Yeah. You kill it for sure.
Alright.
And so,
Dun, 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 dun.
you
And
guys stand.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say to Cretin, please tend to Kapora.
sure, not a problem.
He just starts
Well,
piling
it's not-
sand.
it's
on
not
her
his
so-
turn.
Yeah, he starts burying
Not
her.
a strong suit.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
buries
You
her.
can heal. You have a heal.
No, he doesn't.
I don't have a heal. I'm level 1.
No,
So-
those kinds of clerics.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so
we do
first
this-
of all, it's stop. You're over here. Now, it is Kayet's turn.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to move over to Kapora,
Mhm.
and being lizardly, maybe I know a little bit more about her physicality.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and stabilize her.
You
Oh,
evolved.
I was standing over there, though.
You did not
Motherfucker.
succeed.
Let me give it a try.
Okay.
Everyone's just slapping her in the
I'm
face.
tempted to
That
make.
scene from Airplane 2.
Oh my god.
I'm
Do I
tempted.
death save now?
I'm tempted to make this a rule where you have to be proficient in medicine to do this, but go ahead. I don't know. I won't yet.
Should.
Yeah,
should.
you probably should.
Yeah.
Would be better. That's more dark.
Yeah,
And you're dead.
Oh no!
Oh, good. I feel like I didn't miss anything from the last session.
Did you
now.
die? Like for real?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
dead.
she's
dead.
dead now.
Oh, because that was your. Because you had
That
already
was
failed
safe.
one,
Uh-huh.
right?
You guys
Aaron.
roll ones so often on death
Oh,
saves.
yeah.
Like, it's
Oh,
actually
Aaron.
alarming. The
No,
percentage.
we just have more opportunities to do death saves because we have such a great
We
GM.
rolled death saves down actually more than any other thing.
See, what happens with quantity, Dennis, is that the more rolls you get, the more you see on both ends of the spectrum.
Well, just in this fight alone, like, we've already seen you come right back up. You're fine.
Exactly.
And-
Such a wide range. We see it so often.
Good shit.
Anyway, so you die. But upon your death, everyone levels up.
Yeah, fucking,
Oh,
fucking Kayette's like, yeah, I told the maid she shouldn't be out here.
I'm
So,
oh my gosh.
So you're not dead. We play through the one shot. We power through.
Yeah.
Aw.
But that was unfortunate for you.
Oh my gosh. I kind of feel bad because now Aaron's only going to have one character to choose from as long as this character survives the...
Well, no.
Really?
You guys can play characters that died.
Okay.
That's fine. This is just to see, so you guys can experience Dark Sun.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can make another character and play it instead. I'd recommend play one that you've tried out already, but...
Yeah, because then we have connected to someone else, probably.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Erin's looking at receipts. She's going to start doing her taxes now. She's like, all right, hold
No,
on.
I'm just ditching with a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. So everybody level up to level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Dan.
Yeah, no, I'm a tank.
Boom!
Never gonna die again.
Never gonna die again. You'd have lived if you were...
Me once. Shame on me.
if you were this tanky, you know?
No, I would have been totes fine.
Although I'll be honest with you, Dan, I'm holding my breath for Meliston.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I also think he's got the best story. If he went into the wasteland with 2 giants and a mall, and everyone died, and he's just
So we haven't healed, right? We just add our hit points to our current health.
Did I do it
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna say that.
Jesus, Aaron.
Aaron, you better not die next time. So
damn
no, you guys. I'll say
Maybe
you guys
even rage.
fully heal for the long rest that follows
Okay.
this fight.
Okay. Oh, it did a D4 for me. So how do I fix that? Why is it doing that?
You have to go into your settings.
of your weakness
so
of
go into
character.
the settings and go to the top left. It has
Oh, hit dice.
I don't know
So
why it
monks
doesn't.
are 8, I think. Let me double check.
Yeah, it's a 1d8. So it's 8 plus 1d8 plus whatever your con modifier is.
So it was 9 before. Oh my god. Can I just keep the 5?
Nope, that's not how it works.
Okay.
You gotta deal with it. So yeah, you get to roll again whenever you're level 3,
Yeah, that's true.
and you get to re-roll that 4. So you get.
Oh, you only have 1 hit dice at level 2?
Yeah.
Well,
What?
the first one, you don't roll the first
The
one.
first one is max HP, and the second one you roll your hit dice.
Got it.
So it's your max HP plus 1 hit die, plus your double your con modifier. Man, Dark Sun is just the best. Can we all agree?
Mm-hmm.
So as we're kind of gathered around, I'm gonna go pilfer the one that I killed and see that my Chachka isn't there. What do I find on the lizard?
So you find. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. So you find a low tier spear. I mean, not spear. Dagger. It's
So like a clay dagger.
Yeah. So it's a tier 2. It's not terrible, but it's a basically a ceramic dagger. Some of them are ceramic, some of them are bone.
Got it.
And you also find some sort of rudimentary blowguns.
All right. I'm gonna take the
And-
dagger.
And you find is everybody else looting them?
Sure.
Okay, so you guys basically find each of them have so 4 of them have blowguns, and they have a total of remaining of 4 darts, like not darts, but basically needles, basically
Projectiles.
of the that have
Poison.
they have a poison, each of them coated with it.
All right. Is the dagger just a 1d6?
It's 1d4 minus 1 to attack and 1 to damage. It's tier 2.
I could use one of those, what are they called, darts or blowguns?
Yeah.
I could use one of those blowguns and a few of the darts if anyone is not if everyone is in agreement.
Sure. I do not need. I have my glove.
Fine by me.
Works for me.
How many darts again were there, Dennis? 4? Okay.
So I'm gonna say I could have sworn my tchotchke struck true in this one's chest, but yet I don't see it.
I think I saw it go flying around after you were unconscious.
Really? Did you see where it landed?
I think it's in that one. And I point to the last one to fall.
How did it get there?
I threw it there. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. And I'm gonna walk over and pick up the tchotchke, and I'm gonna say, "That's pretty useful."
It was good that it was around. There's I need to have something to throw. All I've got is this stick. I won't have the stick.
So I'm gonna say, next time maybe let us know so that we can always throw stuff into the mix for you to have.
We'll just scatter things around. Right. Well, sure. I'll do that.
Well, now no, I'm just saying.
So can I recover that spiky ball, the spiky spear?
Yeah. How does recovery of ammunition work? I forget.
Look.
You ask the DM and hope.
Well, I don't know if the.
I'll say yes for now.
Yeah, I don't know if the pelota. I guess it's sort of ammunition.
Yeah.
I'll say yes for now. I'll say the pelota works.
All right. Weapon properties. At the end of a battle, you can recover half of your expended ammunition by taking a minute to search the battlefield.
Half. I got you. So yeah.
It says half.
You find it.
So I will pick it up, and then with the blowgun kind of hanging off my pouch, I'm like having trouble moving. So I'll walk up to.
Are you poisoned?
No, I succeeded.
I got you.
I walk up to Rudd and I say, Rudd, I saw that you picked this up and were throwing it around like the other thing. Do you want to carry some of these for yourself?
Sure, if you can spare them.
They're kind of weighing me down. I kind of found them, and I was using them, but I think I might like this dart thing better. So here, maybe take 6 of them.
Thank you. And I put them on my belt like I'm a Pokemaster.
Yeah. So I had 9 of them. No, sorry, I had 10 of them. So you have 6 and I have 4, and they're 2 pounds each.
The human crumbles to the ground under the weight.
Yeah. I sink into the sand.
Yeah.
Oh man. God, there is so much weird shit you guys could run into on this journey. But the one shot would need to end at some point. So, I will say that you guys are able to make it for many more days, experiencing many more traversals.
Child dying along the way.
So like consume like 4 rank or something.
Let's see. Today was your 3rd day.
Yeah.
So yeah, about 4.
Okay.
Cool.
So what's that leave us at? We at 6 or 5?
You guys are at 6. I have 10 because I had bought some extras.
With our money.
Yeah, with our money.
The collective.
I think I messed up my. Yeah, I think I had rank in here in addition to rations. That helps my weight a bit.
No backsies. I'm a Pokemaster now.
That's right.
Yeah. So we have 3 rations left. Is that what you said?
6.
We have 6 left. Okay.
Yeah.
So, who's leading the way?
I am now.
Feeling much better.
I'm feeling a lot better now.
That's good.
Oh my god.
You're feeling strong, buddy.
Strong.
We are doing good on the ones, though, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys are saying that, like, oh,
Numbers. Yeah, but like we have rolled one more than any other number, very much by a margin, by a
Yeah.
significant
It is a
margin.
noticeable.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this point, I'm thinking about just killing this fucking bird.
So,
Start up a quill business.
you guys, you make your way, and you can see that the terrain has changed after several days of moving along People's Road. But over time, you see something that, to some of you who are accustomed to it, must appear like a miracle. Right? You can see the Crescent Forest. You can see the city of Gulg, and at that point, you're to move south, as you were told. Upon doing so, you start to leave desert areas. Well, you were in a shrubbery kind of area. There were rough terrain, peppered with a little bit of grass and some shrubs. And as you move south, you come across these several areas of these sort of bogs, almost, of salt and dirt and mud. And it goes for some time. Spotty here and there. Some places are just sort of badlands kind of area. Some places have this water resource in some capacity, though it's too salient to drink. And as you guys continue to move, you can see the pricking up of trees, and that sort of thing, palms and such, and you recognize that you've probably arrived at the oasis, that of which you were told. What would you guys like to do at this point?
I look around to see if I see any chicken lizards.
Not readily, but you feel like you're close.
So, can I do an investigation into the sand to see if I find any tracks?
Yeah. That's a survival check, though. Tracking is survival.
All right.
Should we go inside and see if anyone has seen these things?
Better not.
There's no
better
one
to not
here.
let our presence be known.
There's no one here, but you do find a good deal of tracks that are south, and you can see there's starting to be splotches of area of water that's stagnant, and you can see bugs sort of swarming around it and such. But and you would not I would not recommend drinking it without having boiled it.
Right.
But
So, sorry, this is the oasis,
Yeah, we're at the oasis.
and it's like all stagnant and like nobody's there.
Well, there's trees and there's
Well,
stagnant water and animals.
yeah, well, when I say it's an oasis, I mean there's water there, but and there's
Yeah.
some plants
I thought
there.
this was the Silver Spring Oasis, what we were at before.
No,
It's a different one.
there are more than one.
Different
Okay.
oasis.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Different oasis. I'm on.
So I'm gonna say to the party, "Hark, come hither."
Jesus fucking
You
Christ.
succeed.
I catapult him.
I was just saying, can we kill this character?
Yeah.
I like him.
Can we vote?
Why
Can we
am I so
vote kill
mean?
them?
You
Gather
can't.
round.
You're dead already. All right.
And I'm saying, "Look here at the tracks. You see that they're heading south. I think this is the direction in which we need to go to catch up with these creatures. So we dispatch them quickly, and then we search for the eggs and head back."
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Do you see any other kind of tracks, Miyago, or is it just these creatures?
Just these creatures. I think we're here alone. But that doesn't mean to rest on your laurels. Keep a keen eye.
What's a laurel?
Great. So who's are you guys trying to be stealthy? Like, what are y'all just stomping forward? Just, hey, what's up?
I think we should be like a little bit quiet about moving through here, and as to not startle the lizard birds.
Elf. It's the elf.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'll say you guys make it till you're about around 50, 60 feet away. And you can see that there's a sort of congregation where you can see these creatures. Like I said before, they're large lizards, right? They have long tails. They have these sort of arms with these claws around them, a
Right.
noticeable thick beak. They're almost bird-like in their shape, but they have no feathers. They're entirely covered in sort of skin and sort of small, not really scales, just sort of patches on them. They have noticeable claws, a tail that kind of whips back and forth, and a long neck that curves up. They're about 7 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
I'll whip my tail back in.
So we can see them, but they haven't seen us yet.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you can see kind of movement, so you know that you guys have made it to them. Basically, you need to send
Yeah.
someone to scout ahead if you wanted to do reconnaissance.
Do you want to draw them into an ambush type of situation, or should we kind of try to see what they're doing?
But what's their like demeanor like, Dennis? Are they fight or flight? Do they fly or do they fight?
They don't fly. They have no wings. They're
I meant, you know what I mean. Like, are they spooked? Do they get spooked like cattle, or
Roll
do
me
they
a nature
push
check.
forward? Alright. I don't know.
They do. Oh man, you wouldn't believe the shit they do.
They had
Wow. Oh my god, that's so impressive.
Like I would just like to point out that like everyone was like, yeah, Dennis, because you make us roll so much. But I feel like y'all are crit failing a lot.
I feel like it's a lot today.
Yeah, it's excessive, is what it is.
It's really excessive.
Like,
This
it's
is
like we're
starting
trying to
remind me
show
of that
off.
session where Dan rolled like 4 in a row.
Yeah,
That was the best.
that was pretty good.
I could try to scout ahead and see if I can tell what they're doing, or if they've been lured here by something else. See if there's any way we could ambush them draw them into some kind of choke point.
I'm not so keen on their behavior, so I would just recommend you be careful and mind your footing.
Does anybody else in the group, Dennis, look like they'd be quieter than me? Okay.
I don't think so.
I mean,
Alright.
I think I would be, maybe, but I don't want to go.
Okay.
But fuck it.
I'm not gonna roll stealth and then
Hey, how about this? Here's
pots
an
and
idea. Fuck
pans
that.
fall from the sky and start clanking around.
Pots and pans fall from the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna kind of like nervously look around, and I'll say, "Well, if nobody else is going to go, I will see how close I can get." So I'll try and sneak up a little bit, Dennis, quietly, and see if I can tell what they're doing, and if there's something up where they are where we could maybe ambush them or draw them back into us.
So there's two different ways you can go. You can go one way where you're kind of going through this sort of bog-ish area that's got a lot of liquid and stuff and heavy mud, or you can go another way and try and skirt around. There doesn't seem to be quite as much cover, but there are some trees you think you might be able to hide behind if you can get there.
I'll try to skirt around the bog and stay close to the trees, and like slowly make my way through the sand so that the sand kind of muffles my movement.
It's not quite sand at this point, but it's fine.
Okay.
Everybody else go ahead and take your headset off. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how... I don't know how observant these things are.
And I also want to listen while I'm going. I want to kind of listen to see if I can hear what they're doing.
They just crit failed,
yeah.
so that's cool.
Nice.
So you see something like this.
Sorry. Okay, so where's the party? Oh, I see. Okay. And there's 5 of them
Mm-hmm.
that I can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think that's probably all.
Okay. And does it look like they're doing anything in particular? Is that their nest that I see?
Yeah, you can see some of them seem to be chomping at a little bit of. They seem to be like trying to root out like there's like one of them that like roots out a rat and like snatches it and eats it. The rest of them are kind of hanging out with their actual nests and such.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
One of them's drinking from this sort of this slightly more clear water. They seem to be gathered around.
So it looks like they're just guarding their nest and just kind of living life. They're not doing anything in particular.
Yeah.
There's nobody else around there. Okay. And then this area up here by the group, is this like the muddy part that you mentioned?
Yeah.
Is that
it's
difficult terrain?
Yes.
So would they be affected by it as well?
Roll me a nature check. Yeah, you think so.
All right. So I will sneak back to the group.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Oh my god.
You rolled a 3, so you're fine.
Okay. So I'll sneak back to the group. And then, yeah, I'll just explain to them.
Hey.
Hey.
Justin?
Ooh,
Let me go find Justin.
passed out.
Yeah, he's PTFO.
I think Justin's definitely asleep. He's been gone for a little bit now.
No,
Yeah.
he's actually in the bathroom.
Oh, he's dead
Oh.
then. Rip Justin.
You can put your headphones back on.
He needed to seek somewhere to express himself.
That's
I
right.
understand.
We've all been there.
Okay. All right. So there looks like there's 5 of them. And there's not really any place for cover up there. There's trees, and I think if we fought them up where they are, it might we would be fighting them in the brush, and maybe it wouldn't be so good. So maybe we can lure them into this marshy area in front of us, which is kind of, they'd be harder to move in it. We could lure them back to fight them where we are.
I'm not much for plans. Rudd, what are your thoughts?
I think that's a sound plan.
Cretin?
But
Oh, sorry.
oh, that's fine. You're all right. Yeah. What she says makes sense.
Okay. Well, I can run pretty fast, I think, so I can run ahead and attack one of them with the dart or something, and then run back and lure them through this marshy area.
Sure.
And maybe it will slow them down.
I could also fly over them and try to draw their attention.
Yeah,
What do you think?
you could do that. It looks like they're guarding their nests, and so they tend to know that birds tend to be territorial around their nests. So maybe if you acted like you were going to, steal from them or something, or just attack them, they would come back to you.
Perhaps I could take one of these sacks and take an egg to lure them by stealing the egg.
I don't think you have to get that close. I think you just need to act menacing.
I don't know if I can act menacing.
Drop a rock on
I
them.
believe in you.
Fly above and just drop a rock.
I can do it. I can just shoot them.
For once, I think rocks might actually be the answer.
Rocks are always
Unless
the
you
answer.
drop one on one of the eggs.
You mean for once? They're always.
Okay, so if you want to stay here, I will go forward again and then draw them back here.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to go ahead and do what, Rebecca?
So I'm going to walk a little bit forward around the marshy area until I can reach them with probably with one of the darts, which is a 20 or 60 foot range, so like 60 feet. I'm going to try and attack it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to shoot it and then run back
Okay.
to the group.
Make an attack roll.
Disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you're putting poison on it?
Well, it's the ones we got from the things, right? Don't they already have poison on it?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So it's not 1d4. It's just 1.
Oh, 1 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
And it is not poisoned.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're running back?
Yes.
Okay. This thing's gonna kind of...
35. So I can get to here.
looks down, it looks kind of spooked, and it's gonna run off.
Okay.
I didn't really know what the fuck that was.
Nice. Maybe we can just chase them all away.
It's gonna
Okay.
hang out over here.
So I'm gonna wait a little bit by the group, kind of just breathe a little bit from running. Well, that did not work quite as I expected. It ran away instead of towards me, so
So they spook easy.
maybe we should just run and attack them where they are.
No, because then they're just going to run in the other direction and we're going to have to chase them.
No, we don't have to chase them, we just need the eggs.
Yes, but she asked us to get rid of them.
Yes.
They would be gone if they run.
Yeah, but if they're just going to come back later, and this is the source of their water.
So
and this
what?
is where their nests are.
So you wanted the eggs, right? So if we leave them alive, they lay more eggs, and then she gets more money.
If you're
Oh, you agree. You
proficient,
should
roll
attack.
in a perception check.
Can I
Oh
I
my
use sound,
God,
Dennis?
dude.
Dude.
For sight or sound?
Alright, I totally would if I could get my
I'll allow
character
either.
sheet. So.
How?
I don't know, bro. That's 3 in a row, I think.
No, but I'm the
Oh.
crazy person. This is cool. Whatever, man.
Hey man, this
Hey, man.
is like this is like anecdotal proof of your point. All right, bro.
No, I feel like it's literal proof of my point that this session y'all rolled a lot of ones.
Mhm.
Yeah. We also get to roll a lot of death saves too.
That's true. So Cretin and Kapora, you guys sort of see kind of in a bush not far from you see it rattle, and you swore you saw a tail kind of move up and then come back down.
That was in a bush nearby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I say nearby, I mean like maybe 40 feet, 30 feet away, something like that.
And it's between us and where she saw the rest of the herd,
Yeah.
or
So I'm gonna point there, but not really say a whole lot.
I don't think I rolled well enough perception to notice him
You
pointing.
don't see him pointing. Yeah.
I touch
you-
Bird Boy and point.
Did you see movement in the bush?
There's something in there for sure. I saw a tail.
Can I shoot one of my pelota things in that? Dennis?
Yeah, you can.
As she does it, I want to shout, "Show yourself, fiend!"
Oh my god.
Wow.
So you
And
whip,
it scares her.
but you hear a hiss come from the bush, and you see a couple of critters sort of swinging around you guys, coming towards you. Now is a premium time. Oh, I'm sorry. This guy's over here. To roll me initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not,
baby.
That's not sufficient to go first.
Fucking
Oh
nailed it.
my gosh.
It's cool. It's cool.
The ones are outrageous.
I bet Dennis just loves this.
Now I get that TPK I love. That's how all one-offs should end.
I get to
With
go
a
to
6, I go like second.
Yeah. You did a great job.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty incredible.
Yeah.
We are
Cool.
absolute bags of shit.
Come here.
We could not be less capable.
Why
of
can't
this.
I fucking
Do you
do
have
it?
what's your dexterity modifier?
Come on.
I
don't know.
Yep,
Why,
Dan.
Why won't I let me do it?
It's better than yours.
Yeah, you go first then.
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
Better than the monk.
Very dexterous.
Yeah, I have 0 dex.
All right. So, monk time.
You mean rogue time?
I'm sorry, rogue time. Oh, no wonder
So,
I killed you. God.
All you birds look alike.
It's true. I'm gonna throw my tchotchke at this, and as I toss it, I'm gonna say, "Into the field for you, Rudd."
14 does hit.
This fucking bird, though.
I would like to nominate a new party leader.
Right? Let's break his little bones and leave
Yeah,
him here.
let's just fucking.
I feel like this is the one I'm taking into the full campaign, just
Nope,
to see how
not me.
long he lasts.
Nope.
I'm gonna bring Alexander in. He's gonna kill you.
It's all right. It'll be a better story arc for Fedor to rediscover his brother later on.
So this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets an additional. No, he doesn't. Okay. 5.
What? Oh, he's dashing.
No, he just moves fast. He's a fast bird.
Oh.
That's why they're mounts sometimes.
Mm.
I mean, that's definitely fair.
So that one dashed. And then this one's gonna dash too. Unfortunately, he can't do anything cool. 4, 5, 6. But this one can. So,
All right. Okay.
Kayet.
Mm-hmm.
What does this get? Okay, cool. So it's gonna attack you.
Disadvantage.
With its beak. Disadvantage, you say?
Yes.
It's fine. Does 17 hit?
Oh.
Oh, yep, that hits.
Okay. So you take 10
Oh.
damage.
Ah.
Man, look at that max damage though.
All right.
All right,
Night,
and roll me a strength save.
Okay.
You're prone,
Mm. Yep.
and then like a velociraptor on top of you. It's gonna start clawing at you.
And knock
Okay.
the fuck out.
So now it's just normal since.
Yep.
Since that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out.
All right.
Bye.
That's what happens to you.
Jesus.
All right. Cool. Roll me a death
Cool.
save.
Yep. Oh.
Boom! Pop right back
You're
up.
back.
Boom! Welcome back.
Do you wake up before you even hit the ground?
Yeah.
He did. Hella muted, Rennie.
That's right.
Extra muted. Yeah, still very. No, keep going.
Dude, it's like guys in the UFC who get knocked out and they're out cold as they hit the ground. Hitting the ground wakes them up, and they get back up, and that's what happened right there.
That's exactly.
That was awesome.
I am. I'm gonna club this fucking. Not my friend bird, but like the angry bird thing. Just
Yeah,
gonna club it.
you can do that.
Not my friend bird.
So a 17 does hit. And so the one in front of you or the one to the
The
side?
one on the side of me.
Alright, absolutely. Yeah, you poke him all the way. Takes 8 points of damage. Cretin.
Smush him.
All right. I'm gonna take a step forward and attack the very aggressive bird
Yeah,
with my
that's
50.
a hit. They're not hard to hit.
and my bonus action. Give me the old
Also a hit.
poke to the face.
Boom. Yeah, it's hurting. Kapora.
I would like to rage.
You may do so.
Holy shit!
I
Yes.
know. A concept. And then I would like to hit my little friend there that is catty corner to me
You may do so.
with this.
That's a hit.
Woo. Bonk.
Absolutely.
Should be bludgeoning, I think.
Don't forget the mythical reckless attack.
I know.
And it is now bird o'clock.
So how do these two look right now? They're both pretty bad shape.
Yeah. Pretty similar.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack this one right here. That's in front of a very low
The, like,
HP.
ate your friend.
Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack that
You
one.
may do so.
And I'm gonna whip it.
Whip it good. You succeed. Alright, cool. You do all the damages to it, and you do kill it.
All right.
Your whip
And
wraps
then-
around its neck, and you yank it to the ground, hearing a snap of its spine.
So and then with my bonus action, can I use a sneak attack on a different thing? No, right? I can just dash back. All right. I'm gonna use my cunning action to disengage and move back here.
Alright, cool.
So right there.
1, 2,
All right.
3, 4, 5. Alright.
Yeah,
Not that it
this
mattered,
is not
but
gonna
wouldn't
go.
So,
Wouldn't you have had a sneak attack?
so one of them is going to first.
I can't use my sneak attack on a different target. I killed the one that I could have used sneak attack on.
One's gonna poke you with its beak. My good friend Rudd.
Yeah.
This is not looking so good for us right now.
I am going to throw up. So it comes in, but I'm gonna throw up a shield and kind of like, yeah, I'll try to like use my hand and just make it, try to make the
succeed.
beak like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then its claws come for you. And misses.
Aha!
They break. No.
Ah.
He buries them into a rock.
So then, same thing's gonna happen to you, Cretin.
Okay.
Beak. Does 16 hit?
Yep.
Okay. So take 6 points of damage and roll me a strength save. Is that enough? 13. So you're not knocked prone.
Yes.
But it's gonna try.
You
to hit
don't have to be so visibly disappointed about that, bro.
It's gonna hit you with its claws, though. Anyway, I believe in it. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Just 3 more points.
Yep.
No big deal.
Okay. Okay.
Now, 2 attacks coming right at Kapora.
Hey. Oh yeah. No, actually.
So no big deal. Y'all are doing great. And then 2 more attacks for Poke.
And she
Correct.
raged, right? So that
Yeah.
was only 4 damage.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Then 2 more attacks are coming for Red.
Oh god.
Doing fine. Doing fine, buddy.
9 slashing, no big deal.
Oof.
Does that 17 hit you with shield?
Yeah.
Dang. That sucks.
Yeah, that's exactly my AC mission.
Oh.
Well, it's now Prone Bird's turn.
Bird.
I'm gonna stand up.
Far too many birds
You
in this.
succeed.
Agreed.
And this one by Cretin is still alive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to attack it with singing stick.
Okay. That does hit.
It does. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
an AC. They're easy to hit. Alright, cool.
I will use my offhand attack.
Okay. Sure. No problem.
Okay. And if it is still alive, then I will flurry of blows.
Okay. That's it.
3 more damage.
Alright. It takes 3 whole more damage.
Okay.
Rudd.
Okay. Since I'm being just fucking swarmed and bombarded,
Yeah, you're tanking it.
I'm tanking it. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna also do another thing with it before anyone freaks out too hard. So I am gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Alright, that's fine. Perfect.
But I am also going to try to use my Sculpt spell thing now that I'm level 2, and I have to roll a check against my DC. I have to roll an int save. Jesus Christ! All right, I made it
fine.
though, and so therefore, no. So,
They make con saves.
Kapora and Kayet do not take any ill effect. They don't have to save against this.
That's right. Now, unfortunately...
But the others for sure do. For sure. Everyone else for sure is in there.
That's right. So, no, you roll a con save.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I guess I didn't...
So
There you
who
go.
all has to roll?
So you only take half damage.
You, buddy.
And you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is it always me, Dan? Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
Buddy, you take 7.
You take
And
7.
and
Oh,
you get
he's-
pushed 10 feet back.
knock the fuck out.
Oh no!
Dan, every single fucking time, buddy.
I saved you though.
Boom. So let's do our birds.
Yeah, how the birds.
So
It
first-
probably would have
one.
been better to save him because I have 1 hit point. He had 7. at
Yeah.
least.
So, boom, boom.
Really look forward to my
7.
turn to
Okay,
heal myself.
So this one dies.
Nice.
This one takes 7. And this
And
one
that's another
takes...
4 on the one that I did 8 to.
No, we do low. We round down. Remember?
Oh right.
Same thing for barbarians. They round down. I hate that,
Down.
but it's true.
It's true.
And then
That's
one more. Yeah, he doesn't like it either. He's gonna be blown back.
Okay.
He's real hurt. He's not dead.
That'll be my turn.
That one's still not dead? Jeez.
Alright, so it's hurt. It's not dead. Go ahead and roll me a death save, Cretin. Don't roll 1.
No.
It's not a 1. Good job.
Sorry, Justin. I thought you would be better. I thought you'd have more health than that.
Nah, I took a real beating.
Oh, man.
Alright, so I'm gonna go like this. And my little friend there, I would like to do a walloping.
You may do so. That's not enough. 11 is what we need.
All right.
Miyago! Time to
All
be a
right.
hero!
I'm gonna step up to right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna whip this this bird thing.
It doesn't have a range of 15. I'm pretty
Oh man!
Okay. Good job. See if it breaks.
It doesn't have a range of 15, or it does?
Pretty sure it has a range of 10, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't whips not break?
No, they can't. It says in the thing it can't break, but
Okay. I didn't remember if it was whips or just the if it was just all whips, or if it was just the normal whip and the master's whip can.
I think it's the master's whip can't, and the other ones. I know the whip is yellow too.
Or maybe the
That's
master's
not
whip
relevant.
can't. Maybe it can break, but it just becomes a regular whip if it breaks. It just transforms into a normal whip.
Whatever. You're fine. We'll figure it
Yeah.
out later.
You're good.
Um,
You're good at it.
So then, with my my I can't attack with my bonus action, can I?
You can if you're in range.
Are you dual wielding?
I am. I have a wrist razor. So no, I cannot. I can throw a. No.
Well, they said
that's
no. You can move between, so you could like move into melee and then bonus attack.
Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna use my wrist razor, but I have to do it at disadvantage, or.
No.
Okay.
But you don't get... It doesn't matter. He has 1 HP, so that'll kill it.
You got him.
You don't... It doesn't... You don't get to
I don't
add
get
your
the. I don't get the
strength
proficiency.
stuff. You don't get your...
Well, you don't get your
Yeah.
strength
So it's just
modifier,
4.
dex.
All right.
Alright, but you do kill it.
Huzzah!
So it's bird time. Let's see here. So this
Dan,
bird...
did you say I needed to change it to Dex?
Just gonna go over here.
No, you don't get any ability mod on the damage.
Oh, okay, got
So
it.
this bird is gonna attack this other bird. So first it's
Bird on
gonna
bird.
go beak time on Miyago. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay. How about
No beak
a
deal.
17?
That does hit.
Okay. For 10 slashing.
Okay, that's a lot.
Well, it's mad at you. Anyway, a beak is coming in at Rudd, and a claw is coming in at Kapora.
Oh my god!
So a 9 for Rudd, and 4 for
my
Kapora.
God.
You're out. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing you
I
stood
forgot-
behind
I forgot
everybody.
you were a fucking barbarian. I forgot that you had like rolled max stats. So I regret protecting you now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Justin.
So,
It's all
Should
good.
have killed Aaron.
Coyote.
Should always.
I'm
kill Aaron.
hardened to your antics.
that's right.
So hard.
So
Rock hard.
Yeah, my body's pretty stiff right now.
That's fair.
All right.
Turgid.
I'm gonna-
Hard and throbbing.
I'm gonna step forward and attack this one
Yeah, you may do so.
with singing sticks.
That's
Nope.
insufficient.
Unarmed strike.
That does hit. It does a little bit.
Yeah, and I guess I am going to I'm gonna use my last key point to Sip of the Wind and
Run away.
save. Yes.
Abandon my friends.
No, I am yeah.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Ah.
Alright, run. Your
I
turn.
ain't gonna be part of this TPK. Peace.
Try not to die, Red. Again.
Oh,
Nat 20.
You might
Yeah,
roll that 20. Wouldn't that be good?
probably right.
That'd be cool.
Well,
You-
but I'm not dead. So
Cretin. See, now you guys are getting it.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Kapora.
All right.
I was gonna heal myself on my turn.
That's a... I was gonna. Yeah, I've heard that so many times.
All reckless and shit.
Okay. Here, you hit it.
There you go. Get him.
Bonk.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
And you kill it.
Woo!
Just
Nice.
exact damage.
All right, and then I'm gonna. Oh god, everything's going wrong. I want to be down by my friend. There we go, like this.
It is now your turn.
All right,
Yeah.
I am. I'm gonna attack him with the wrist razor.
You succeed.
Boish.
All right, and then I sneak attack him.
Yeah.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to attack him with the ceramic dagger.
Okay.
You've done something wrong here, but I think it all has worked out.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. So
Wait,
you
what
finish
happened?
off the last one.
Nice.
My turn, Dennis?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to Cretin
Mm-hmm.
and try and see if I can stabilize him and, like, find his wounds. Oh,
He's
Yes.
conscious.
Oh.
yes!
Well, that wakes me up.
Cretin?
Yeah.
Hello, Cretin?
Oh, hello,
Are you
bird.
okay?
I think I was hit by lightning.
No,
Does
it's
anyone
for
else-
the birds.
Does anyone else have medicine proficiency?
I do.
Nope.
I'm gonna self-diagnose myself as in rough shape.
All right. Go ahead and try and heal him now, Kaya.
Alright,
He stabilizes. Perfect.
yes. I
I would
think
like
the
to
thing...
use second wind for nothing.
So,
Rennie.
What? I meant to type that to Dan. He was helping me out with my character sheet.
you guys finish the fight. The hot sun, baking you guys on this open flat. There are bugs swarming now around the bodies that have moved from the actual water itself. Who here is proficient in nature?
I am.
Roll me a nature
No.
check. So, as you guys make your way on over to begin to gather the eggs, you see these plants here. They're on these big vines. Let me double check something here. Don't want to be wrong. And you see these thick vines that are covered in these bell-shaped blossoms. And as you kind of take a smell, they kind of have a sickly odor to them. And you know what these are, which is they are bellowweed.
Bellowweed or bellow?
Bellow.
Rennie.
And you start to think that maybe you weren't just sent here to deal with the crawdloo eggs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so sorry, I still didn't hear you. Bella or bellow?
Hey,
Bella.
Bella.
Okay, and so I know what these are, but what are the? Is it like drugs?
so
Yeah,
bellowweed.
so it's the primary ingredient in a Bella bomb.
So bellowweed is a drug that's used. It is primarily smoked. Sometimes it's used as recreational because it has euphoric aspects to it, but it is also used in large scale, provided to slaves to keep them
Mm-hmm.
compliant and docile.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I kind of look to the group and I say, maybe we should collect the eggs for the what was her name again? The madam we
lady.
came. Yeah, the lady we came for. But I think we should maybe also collect some of these flowers for her.
Does
Why
she
would
need
we? Oh.
decorations?
No, I think maybe this is what she really wanted. This is bellowweed. It is used for many things and is very expensive.
Is that what that is?
I think maybe we should. Dennis, do I think that we should bring it back for her? Like, do you harvest this, or is this something that do people who grow this
It's
or like know where they are?
harvested and then processed.
Okay, so if we harvested it and took it back, it wouldn't like destroy it, right?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay, yeah. I think we should harvest this and bring it back to her. I have a feeling this is what is most valuable here to her.
Don't think she wants to keep it here.
So,
You don't think she wants to keep it here?
well, if we leave it here and somebody else comes and stumbles upon it and takes her reserves, then she loses everything. This looks ripe for the picking, so why not bring it to her? Maybe we will get extra money. We could read between the lines and figure out what she really wanted.
My concern is that she doesn't seem like the type of lady that would need subtext to get a point across. She seems like she might be pretty direct.
We could always ask her when we go back, before we present it to her, and ask her if there was something more important that she was looking for.
And if she says no, then we just bail.
Yeah, we just take it
We're
and sell
drug
it to the
dealers.
next highest bidder.
Oh, so you want to steal from her?
No,
Well, we
what
don't
are
know
you
that she
talking
owns
about,
it.
Miyago? No, she
Well-
said that the oasis was in her control, in the control of what house?
House
Anika.
Anika.
I have a feeling she knows it is here.
Well, then it seems like a safe bet to take it back to her.
So the pretext for stealing this bellowweed is that we think that's what she wanted us to come here to get without expressly saying it.
It's only stealing.
Or was she... Yeah, or she wanted us to get rid of the lizards because they were eating her crop of this plant and she was protecting it.
Well, either way, it is ripe. So if we leave it here and somebody else comes upon it before her people do, it will be gone. Why not pick it for her now?
Sounds good to me.
We say we harvest it. What's the worst that could happen?
As long as we give it to her, I don't think anything bad could happen. Dennis, I don't know if I would know this, but would I know if there's any bad repercussions for bringing something like this into a town? Like, is it illegal?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not illegal to carry it, right?
No, it's super addictive. But it's not illegal.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
don't
I
know
said,
what,
they use it on slaves all the time.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem would be. Just
Well,
bring it
that's
back
a-
to her.
That's a
That's
vote
really
3
good.
of 5, and it's good enough for me.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll go and see. I'll pick as much as I can find that's ripe, Dennis.
And I'll help with the harvesting because I'm a cactus farmer.
I'm gonna go get
Oh,
the
yeah.
eggs and put them in a sack.
While they're harvesting, I'm gonna ask them, do any of you guys know what hit me in the back before? Fucking really hurt.
It was just sand lightning.
No, it was me. I'm sorry, friend. I don't know what happened. When they attacked me, I just I reacted and I'm sorry. still have trouble controlling my powers.
Oh, okay. It never quite felt something like that before.
Oh, yeah, it's new for me too, but I'm glad you're okay. I don't know why I turned Irish. I'm sorry.
I don't know
It's
why.
grand that you had to. It's grand that you were able to experience it together.
Yeah.
And I think on that note, we can end the one off there.
Woo!
Yeah.